welcome to Monday. What a fantastic start of the week we've got to you. I'm up for you. I'm joined with the gorgeous Bea, who's the most organised jewellery designer I've ever met. Her book is absolutely amazing. I've been looking at your designs this morning. I've just learned you're also a watercolourist. It's very artistic and just the most beautiful designs. And I was saying to you earlier, wasn't I, about Scott's just told me in my ear it's you that's done some gem art pictures.
Yes, yeah, that was really, really exciting, yeah.
And you do the gem art course, do you?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to come on that. When are you going to do it next?
I think it's diaried for September.
Okay, can you tell me when you do it? Because I want to come in and do that.
Yes.
You'll have to be patient with me though, Bea, because
I've
never done it before.
It's like you start really simple with all the things, and now of course they've got the advanced kit, the bigger kit,
yeah,
with 24 different gems in, wow, including ruby and emerald.
I really want to do. Do you know what? It'd be really nice to have something in your home that you'd done.
Oh, yes,
gemstones yourself, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And that'd be brilliant.
Something so personal like that is great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at drawing and stuff, but you are obviously a genius because I've seen your book. If you want to get involved in any of the courses that we do, by the way, then come through to our call centre. We do all types of courses, so definitely get involved in Bea's Gem Art. Last Thursday we had a bridal workshop with Hannah Oxbury. There's always something going on here at JM Tower, so if you want to get involved in any of those, then just give us a call or go onto our website and all the details are on there. Now Bea's done some fantastic designs, and the great thing I think about meeting Bea for the first time today was that you've done some things I've never seen before, which I think is really important, because that's, you know, for anybody out there who's looking for inspiration, then stay around and watch your
new
pieces.
Beginners, because they are easy to do.
Absolutely.
Really,
and I think when
simple.
you are beginning, you tend to sort of go towards the very easy things, and not that actually your design is particularly complicated, but they're really different, and it's nice to think outside of the box and get that inspiration.
Yeah, that's the challenge really for all the guest jewellery designers, because you know there are some designs that keep reoccurring. They always will, because they're part of the package that you can do so many things. And my challenge, like everybody else's challenge, is to really, really think out of the box.
Yeah,
that
and you
is
do.
the challenge.
And you have.
Yeah.
And the great thing is that you've documented it all so that we can always refer back to it.
Yes, isn't it great? Because you do forget everything you made. So I actually started this idea some time ago because I started making to sell. And then you need to be able to, let's say, remake something that somebody might have bought something, oh, I'd like something like that. So you've got a record. It might just be very diagrammatic, but you've got the source of where you got the materials from, what the materials are, what they cost. And so if you're a maker, you need to have a little pattern of how to do things.
Yeah.
And so you get a little retail price at the end. So it started off very, very simple, with triangles and circles and squares even for diagrams.
It's
really
really
great to do a course on how to design, I think.
Actually, I was just saying to you about that book, and I was saying, you know, because I've got a few friends that are fashion designers.
Oh, yes.
And they work for big companies, and they always are like, I'll go to my friend Vicky's house and she'll be designing certain socks or designing logos, slogan, and she's got reams and reams of things
Books.
that she's done, you know, sketches. And you know, if you want to design, it's a great thing to do. You know, do it properly, and that's a really good idea, actually. Well, look at that. Bea's been given 3 kits today. Anyway, we've got to press on. We've got to press on. We'll talk about that later. Bea's been given 3 different kits today, and for each kit, she has given you fabulous designs. The first one is going under £20, and we've got it here for you. You've got black labradorite, some lava kite in there, absolutely gorgeous. Some fluorite. And we've got some yellow, is it yellow jade in there as well? That's really pretty, honey yellow jade in there as well. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Now, the price tag on that kit is ridiculous. The jewellery that's Bea's made is incredible. I love it. I've got the earrings on. Well, I've got one earring on. You've made, I really love dangly earrings. Because I've got long hair, you have to have really long dangly earrings, really. And I just love them. I love them. You've made some really fabulous pieces out of the kit, and you even get chain with this, and I know the price tag of it, and it's ridiculous. So here's the earrings. Aren't they gorgeous? I love all of that chain. Do you know, really simple as well.
Isn't it?
Fantastic. You know what, we're going to kick off today's show with our early bird, which is a 6-strand bargain bundle of agate, beautiful Botswana agate. You've got tiger's eye. Look at the quality of this tiger's eye. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the chatoyancy. Now, tiger's eye is a gemstone that will lend itself in a million ways. And I think it's one of those, you know, we're like magpies, aren't we? You see something that sparkles, us women, we stop and we look. We see something that we're not sure if that, hang on a minute, it's that trick of the eye, we stop and we look. Look at that, you get that rich caramel, like a creme brulee, that burning of creme brulee at the top. And then have a look, because when you move this gemstone, the light travels around it. The chatoyancy is incredible. You can see that, can't you? And it seems to move with you. It seems to follow you around the room. It's a very, very good quality strand of tiger's eye. You can see the Botswana agate there giving you those really tranquil dove greys, and they will go with everything. And I think the nice thing about Botswana agate is it's a seasonless strand. It doesn't matter if it's summertime, because you can mix it with those yellows, you can mix it with those aquamarine colours, and it looks fab. But you know what? In the winter, this is a gemstone that will absolutely go with your more amber colours and things like that. You've got sandalwood there, which again, now this could be really beach babe, couldn't it? But it could also be quite autumnal with those warmer tones. Have a look, because you've also got some white howlite. And it is a graduated strand. And they're 6 to 16 millimetres. You've then got some smoky quartz, which is one of the most versatile gemstones you can use. And these are probably one of these are the biggest bells I've seen. They're gorgeous. The clarity is excellent. And have a look at the jasper at the end. Look at all of those colours. If you've got any mookaite, that would go really nicely, wouldn't it? Now, they could all mix really nicely. Now, we should be giving you... Say that again, Scott. We should be giving you a price tag of £48, which was already a saving if you were to buy each strand individually. But because this is an early bird, we are going to give you an even better price tag. Get yourself on the phone lines, get yourself shopping on the web with us this morning, because we're going to give you £34.95 for all 6 of these strands. Don't forget, you've got that gorgeous strand of tiger's eye in there, and the quality is outstanding with that tiger's eye. We all know that each one of these gemstones in their own right is a certain price tag. £34.95 is saving you so much. It's a great price for 6 strands, but we are a little bit limited, so you need to be quick if you want to come in and grab this for £34.95. Look at the total carat weight. Fantastic. £34.95. 0800 644 655. I want you to think about the jewellery you'd be making with it. What are you thinking, Bea, when you're looking at these 6 strands?
Well, I'm drawn.
I can see you going.
I'm drawn very much to the jasper. I just love all the shades. But there's a kind of a red purple one there, which I kind of go for purples. And so I'd probably start with that and then see what it's like with my stash. But you could put so many different things with it. And you've got different size beads to interspace. So that's how I start to think. My favourite colour, an interesting shape. That lends itself to be just a drop on its own.
What would you do with that shape, Bea?
Well, you wouldn't have to do too much. Imagine that with a little bead at the base, or maybe a bead at the top. And you've got so many pairs of earrings just out of that one strand. And if you are making to sell, that's, you know, you get your money back just on the one strand, and the rest is your profit.
Exactly. And my gosh, will that be a big profit margin for you? And you know, like Bea was saying, you get so much from the one strand. Actually, Bea and I were discussing this morning, weren't we? Saying you don't realise how far it goes, because it really goes so far. And you were saying to me, you know, adding extra strands and extra bits and pieces to kits really makes it go so far.
So far.
Yeah, because we were talking about, you know, you get a metre of chain, you don't realise how far that goes.
Yeah,
it just
enormous.
does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Half of the stock of our early bird has been allocated, so well done for that. 6 strands of gorgeous gemstones for £34.95. You know, Bea's favourite strand here. I'm loving that tiger's eye. These two would go nicely together, actually, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And these are so lightweight. You know, they look like they're not, but because they're wood, they're really lightweight. So you can use them to add the look of weight without actually weighing anything down. So they would be great for earrings then, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah. There's on screen there, you can see the jasper that's got the yellow gold.
Yes.
Well, if you put the tiger's eye with that one, you know, so you can mix and match where the colours change. Some of the tiger's eyes got more of a grey theme, so then you put the howlite or the agate with it. So because the one strand has got multicolours in it, then it goes with so many other things.
It goes a little bit further, doesn't it?
It goes a lot further.
Oh yeah. Well done to everyone who's got this for £34.95. You've got yourself an absolute treat, and so many of you are out there and have already allocated yours. Please don't forget, everybody gets a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. And if you're buying for the very first time, maybe you've just tuned in for the very first time, stay tuned, because B has got some fantastic ideas to show you about what to do with your gemstones. And if you are a beginner watching today, the first kit is definitely going to be for you. Now, we're gonna challenge B. Sorry, my mic keeps rubbing on me top. I'll sort that out in a minute. Now, B's challenge this morning is, I've got a black, oh, sorry. Have I got a black background? No, I don't think I have. Have a look, because you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 gorgeous strands. Which ones are your favourites, B?
I love the crackled quartz.
Me too.
I just adore that.
It reminds me of crushed ice.
Yes, it does. Yeah. And then you've got the, is it the black strand? Is it a dark strand that's next to it?
Oh yeah, the black onyx.
The black onyx, yes. And then the other one, the circular one, the coin, is it an oval coin?
Yeah, the flat coin.
What's that?
Shell flat coins.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah.
The shapes on them.
Look at the patterns. Have you ever done the oil and water thing?
Yeah.
Does it remind you of that?
Yeah.
And pearls. Who doesn't love pearls?
You just can't go wrong with pearls.
Aren't these gorgeous? So the 4 strands you're already excited about. I think you're going to love what else I've got for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the 4, is it a 3-strand pack and then 1? And then the quartz is the... Now, what I like about this quartz is a lot of the crackled quartz has got no clarity to it. But actually, you can see this strand's got some clarity. So if you were to run some coloured wire or something through it, you'd see it.
Yes,
You'd see that. Do you see it? You know, because you can see the white there.
Yeah.
So the 3-strand pack, we're going to give you a ridiculous price for. £14.95 for all 3, and these are genuine freshwater natural organic pearls. You've got black onyx and you've got shell pearl as well. £14.95. You can do some wire wrapping. I know B's going to do something fantastic with this. And if you're just thinking, you know, maybe you are starting out for the first ever time and you're thinking to yourself, I need some inspiration, I need some ideas, because we do tend to, as beginners, and you know, I'm quite a beginner, we do tend to sort of think stretch and a necklace and maybe a weave. We're feeling queer. There is so much more that you can do. For £14.95, you've got 3 gorgeous gemstones there. Then we've got our cracked quartz. Now, you've got, this is frosted cracked quartz, and you've got that matte finish, which I really like, because a lot of our gemstones are very polished and you get a lot of luster from them. You have got the facets on these, but because they're frosted, you get this class of its own.
Yeah, it's like a matte finish versus a shiny, sparkly, and that works very well.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I love the wire.
I love the wire too. So the wire, sorry, I think we're having a bit of a problem with our microphones, which I can only apologise for, I'm so sorry. Have a look at the wire, because B's got, now it's on a 0.6. Yes. I'm not advanced enough to, I think I've worked with a 0.8 and that's what I normally work with. A 0.6 is good for, what would you get a 0.6 for?
Well, pretty much everything that you do the 0.8.
Really?
But sometimes if you're looking at price, say you were buying silver wire and you know the price of silver wire's gone really right up, and you normally use 0.8, you could go to 0.6 and still get the same results.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Would it go a little bit further?
And it would go a bit further,
Oh.
and it would be a bit cheaper. But that colour is dynamic. You
I
know,
love
black
it.
and baby pink just go together, don't
I
they?
love it. I love pink anyway, I'm a girl.
Oh, yeah.
We all love pink. Not all of us. My favourite colour is green, but I do love pink. There's something about wearing pink that's just fun.
Yes.
Isn't there?
Yeah.
And
But
girly.
It's got that sheen about it as well. That's
I
just
love that.
So
and it's a nice
beautiful.
baby pink, you
It
know.
is,
It's a very wearable
Not
pink.
all pinks are pretty, but that is really, really, really beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is a
yeah.
pretty baby pink.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100 metres and it's just come back in stock, this one, just today. So if you've been waiting for it, you better be quick, because when something's just come back in stock. And when we're giving you 100 metres for just $16.95. I mean, we were talking about how far a metre of chain goes.
Yeah.
Talk to me about 100 metres of wire, B.
If you're thinking about doing wire work, you really need to get a bundle of stuff, because you need to trial it first, you know. And you
Never throw anything away either because of our
throw anything
resins.
away, because in some instances you can flatten the wire out again quite successfully.
And if not, you can put it in the resin that we've been doing a resin workshop and things.
You can play around with it.
I'm quite excited about that resin workshop. I've got some ideas of my own.
So you're
about
going
that.
on a resin workshop, a gem?
I want. Well,
gem
I
art
actually think it's important that Lucy and I were discussing this the other day and thinking we should do them all.
Oh yes,
because we've got to.
Yes.
But, I mean, we've got to, haven't we? It would be amazing, and it's inspiring, and I think it would help for you at home. If you've never done it, we can talk to you about it then. So definitely excited about doing as many courses as we can. You know, it's just, it is very inspiring. It's nice to just meeting people like you be every day and seeing these designs. It's very inspiring if we've never seen it before, and I can only, you know, think that you guys at home must be thinking that as well. Already half the stock has been allocated, $16.95. I do think this might sell out in the live show, our Scott McHots. Have a look at that sheen. That's what B was saying. It's got a really nice sheen to it. £16.95. Right, you're going to love these because I'm crazy about these, especially the heart one. I love this. You've got some copper fiber. Have you seen these?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Yes.
So you get loads. You get the...
That heart is a really big size.
Oh, I
isn't it?
love it. Imagine how much that would be as a pendant. I love that. And then look at that little cage. It's almost got some Victoria. It's got a vintage feel about it. Aren't these gorgeous? Then you've got... Look, you've got so much to work with, B. You've got all these different shapes and sizes. Aren't they fab? And look at that brushing technique. At the moment, there's a lot of Italian designers using that technique. It's actually an Arabian technique, isn't it? The brushing of gold and silver. But very Italian, very Bulgari, isn't it? To have all of that, that texture in your metalwork.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it. I just love it. Are your creative juices flowing, B?
Indeed, yes.
Are we going to go over and give this to B? Details are coming up on screen for these findings. Think about how you're going to use them as well. Have a little look-see. You're getting 30 pieces. And when do you know what, actually, Scott, $16.95 for 30 pieces. B as well, you know, that's great.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
It's amazing. But then on the Late Show, you know, I always go a little bit too far. And this is what happened, £9.95. And so we're going to honour that, $9.95. Make sure you're on the phone lines for these as soon as you can. £9.95.
It was cheap before, but it's
Cheap before.
mega.
How much is that per bead at $9.95? It's crazy.
Silly.
I'm no mathematician. That's no, says Scott, you're not, are you? I'm really bad at that. But that is just ridiculous. We're going to go to a really quick break in just a sec. Sorry, I think we're having a little bit of an issue with our microphone, so we're going to sort that out for you because you don't want to be listening to that. We will be back in a tickle with our B.
our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Want to learn more about silver clay? Then why not come and join us on our silver clay course? Join professional art clay instructor Natalia Coleman as she guides you through the techniques of handling, shaping, forming and firing silver clay. Then you'll be given the chance to design and create your own jewellery, which you can take home. During the course of the day, you'll get to have a backstage tour of the studios, meet the presenters and take a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes 20 grams of art clay, use of all relevant tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for £89. For details on course dates and availability, contact our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Add to your collection with our Beading Basics DVD, which introduces you to some simple but effective beading techniques. Join some familiar faces as you follow our guest designers through their easy step-by-step tutorials. You'll be shown techniques such as the woven leaf pendant, the 3-strand weave, and many more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Welcome back. I've got the luscious bee and everything's all right with our microphones now. Sorry about that, a little bit of a hit show. Now, we have got for you the wire. We're very excited about this 3-strand pack. I know you want these.
Yeah.
I can see you looking at them. She went, you can have the cracker course. Right, what are you going to do? What are you thinking?
Initially, I love to put those together.
Okay.
And then, of course, you've got this grey one. So what I always do when I get my beads, which is like Christmas every time the man delivers the beads, I just have to hold the beads for ages and just play around with the beads and look at them and then see how your brain's going. So initially, see, I've left the blue out for the moment, but that's the way it goes.
Okay.
And then when
why have you left the blue out? Just because it's the most striking colour?
Yeah, probably it's because it's not my favourite colour. But then when you start to think how blue would go with things, you see how I play with them. And then it starts to make a different pattern when you put it with the grey one. That was the shell.
Goes really nicely with the blue on your
Oh yes.
top.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. And then now you've got another element to bring in. So then you have to put everything else on the table and then undo
you've got
the wire.
I actually think the blue and the pink would go quite nicely together.
Yes.
Because blues and pinks are cute together.
I like the idea
and the white
of
and the pink.
everything basically.
And the black. Well, everything goes with them.
Yes. And the only thing that I'm not uncertain, or rather I am uncertain, is I initially didn't think that would go, but when you bring it together...
So, no, I'm the same, but actually they do, don't they? Because there's something a little bit rose gold about these copper beads.
Because you think copper and pink, no, but bring it together.
But I think these aren't like... This isn't like really...
Not copper.
No,
it's pink.
There's something quite soft about it. And I think, you know, when you've got rose gold and a pink gemstone, my favourite thing is a kunzite ring in rose gold.
With rose gold.
And so these must go together because the pink and the... They really look very rose gold-like.
Because they've got this shine about them, the pink will influence itself on that.
I'm very excited to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, so am I.
I love your designs.
So I'm really pleased about the wire because it is one of my things that I love to play with.
Well, I can see you've done some. Wait till you see Bee's first kitchen. Done some beautiful pieces out of the wire. I love what you've done, and you're very neat and tidy with your wire work.
Yeah,
which is something I must learn.
I'm going to see if I can do something really different with this.
Like what?
Well, if I say it, I'll have to do it.
Oh, okay. So you better not.
Oh no, I will.
Yeah, go on.
I will. Since last year, I've been playing with a doodle that literally...
What's a doodle?
A doodle. If you get a pen or a pencil, you can make a doodle with the pencil.
Oh, right, a doodle.
And you can follow the
I thought
pattern.
it was like, you know, when I first started here and people were like, a gizmo. Well, a gizmo wasn't something from the Gremlins, it was something else.
It was something else, yeah. So if you make a little pattern with anything on paper, curly pattern, you can make this wire follow the curly pattern. So I'm going to do one in the book. And then see if
I was going to ask you that actually. When I give you your challenge, will you draw it first? Will you sketch it first?
On this occasion with the wire, I'm going to draw it first.
Can we have a look at your book?
Yeah.
Is that all right, Scott? I just want to show everybody. Now, this is a really, like we were saying earlier, designers always, well, all of the designers I've known, always sketch their work before they go ahead and actually produce the clothing or whatever they're designing.
This is a little bit different because this is a record of things that I've already made. So in this instance, they haven't been worked first in here. But now I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it that way?
I'll do it on this page.
It's the first kit today, actually. So stay around for that one. I mean, I just love. This almost became your signature today, didn't it?
Yeah.
This little swirly wire work, which I just love. I love it. These are the earrings I'm wearing. I think just very inspiring pieces. And how brilliant is B at sketching? How brilliant are you at sketching? You're just amazing. I want to see some of your watercolour pieces. Can I have a look at them? Are you online?
They're not in here.
But I'm going to go and research.
There are some. Yeah, I've got a website, so you can have a look.
Do you do certain things, like you do landscapes and things like that? Or
landscapes and flowers.
Do you?
But I did do
Monet?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit impressionistic, I'll say.
Wow.
But I did do the Queen's portrait for the first Jubilee, and she kept the picture.
No.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah. That was in watercolour.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Nobody's ever seen it. It's a shame, really.
The Queen's seen it, that's the point.
Oh, she's seen it,
She's seen it, she's got it.
So, this is where we're going to draw something and work to the sketch.
Wow,
And I'm going to do it in biro as well.
Okay. All right.
Oh, look, it has to be pink, doesn't it?
Yeah. I like it, B. Feminine to the end. Right, do you know what? We're going to waff.
Okay, I've got 181, which I think I'll have to hold that way. It looks like...
Is this the resin?
I'm not so sure it looks like. Is it resin? We'll have a look. This is from Samantha. Hi, this week I would like to be entered... like to enter a joint effort. The square pendant has been made by my 7-year-old son, Deacon. He's so excited I'm sending it in that I need to record all the shows in case his name is read out. We'll read it again. Deacon!
That's Max's second name, my Max's. How funny is that?
So he's now a famous... Oh, I can't read this.
So he becomes famous, laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Laugh out loud. Deacon, you're amazing. My Max is 7 as well.
The other circular pendant is mine, so that's Samantha's. Samantha and Deacon. And we both enjoyed our first attempt at using resin. Yes, you're right.
First time.
So much.
He's very clever.
I expect there will be many, many more. Keep up the great shows and making me chuckle. Need a Mad Hatter fix. That's Vicky in practice. She wakes me up in the morning.
She is crazy balls.
Love and best wishes to all. Oh,
Samantha,
well, look at that.
Well done. Samantha, isn't it so nice being able to do jewellery making with your son? I mean, it's just something you can sit down and do together. And the weather has been so miserable outside at the moment. It's nice to get crafty, isn't it?
Isn't it great?
Fantastic. Yeah. And if anybody wants to have a look at that resin, there's some details on the website and there's some details that can be given to you from our call centre. We do courses and things like that. Just give us a call and find out more. It's fantastic, and you know you can put anything in this in your resin. If you've got any little bits, fragments of anything left over, you know you can put it in. Mia's been threatening to go around cutting horse tails and putting the horsehair in them, which I thought was quite a good idea.
Oh.
Yeah, horse rutile quartz it would be. Right, and I have got I've just got to show you this because I am a massive fan of pearls. I love them, love them, love them, and this is gorgeous. Look at these earrings, aren't they fab?
Yes.
It's 118, it's from Anne in Sheffield, and she says, hi, here is my waff. It's for my stepson's wedding at the end of July. It's from pearls bought from you and the silver-plated copper findings from the New Look kit. I love how they come out and hope it's good enough for the waff. Really enjoy the show and love to everyone on my Facebook, especially those who helped me with my request for info on fibromyalgia. Don't know what that is, but oh, I hope you're okay. Love to you all, Anne in Sheffield. Well done, Anne, that's gorgeous.
Okay, this one is necklace and bracelet. This is from Sue from Essex.
I love these. Is it what's? Oh, look at these. Always remind me of the Blair Witch. I don't know why, because it's like dark and twigs and stuff.
Yeah. So Sue from Essex. Hope you're all well and that Lucy has a happy splashing holiday with her willies.
Where's she gone?
Not
Padstow.
Oh, right.
Oh, I love
Padstow with
yeah.
willies, right. Sending you my third entry, so fingers crossed I'm lucky enough to get read out, or better still, to add some money to my account, which would be brilliant. The necklace and bracelet set's made from black jasper puffy squares, drilled corner to corner to look like a diamond, silver grey pearls with sterling silver findings, all from JM. Hope you're all coping with the alterations going on at the moment and all doing a wonderful job. Love your show and all the laughs and giggles, but most of all, the very talented designers which give us all inspiration. Hugs to all from Sue.
Oh, I mean, she's right. You are very inspiring, you designery peeps. I've got 179, which is using what you've got in your challenge. Yeah. And those really gorgeous, sparkly spacer beads, which I love. They're super sparkly. Why are you laughing at the way I say sparkly? What? Sparkly. They're taking the mickey out of me in my ear. How dare they? Tell you, that's Scott today. He wants to calm himself down. It's from Eva. What a gorgeous name. Hi, everyone. Here is my Wall of Fame entry this week. I used hematite faceted rondelles. Oh, they're hematites. They're not the same. Well, I thought they were black. With sterling silver spacer beads and findings. They're gorgeous. All purchased from JM. I'm not Scott. I am not changing my accent. I've got like a bit of a throat on today. Silver spacer beads and findings, all purchased from JM. I love the show and I have come to love working with hematite and love its quality and weight. It's supposed to help boost circulation, hematite.
Hematite is circulatory. Yes.
Where am I? It's stunning with other gemstones and silver, and I can now say it's my favourite gemstone. I cannot purchase enough hematite. Thanks for keeping us all entertained. I love the late show with Carol. She is totally nuts, and I love to grab some bargains. Take care, all at JM. Love from Eva in the Wirral. Wow, it's gorgeous, Eva. Well done. 179 you are. Right, I'm going to get on over there. You're going to get on with your challenge.
I am indeed.
And we're going to go to a very quick break. We will be back after this. Here is our bit that's coming up for you. Gorgeous. And you wait to see the designs. You saw the sketches that Bea had done. You wait to see the designs. Fantastic. We'll be back in a tickle.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Basics DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
For a number of reasons. One, the gems are absolutely beautiful and it's a pleasure to work with them. Two, it's a fantastic hobby and Jewellery Maker supplies everything you need to make that hobby work. And lastly, it's just fun. It's just fun. The programme is fun and entertaining. The people I meet, having made the jewellery and selling the jewellery and on Facebook, they're all fun and very interesting. And I'm taking on a new lease of life. I'm retired now and enjoying myself.
Welcome back. We've got a gorgeous kit to show you now, and wait to see what our bee has made with it. It's just fantastic. Look at these three. Do you know what? I just love black labradorite, and I bet you bee love working with this. Have a look. Now you get this labradorescence with labradorite, which you'll see, and when you move it around, you just get that fabulous shiller. Can you see it? It's like, it just sort of glows from within. Do you see that? There's something a little bit magical about labradorite, I think. It's one of my favourites. Do you love labradorite, Bea?
I do, yes. It's got that
metallic sheen, hasn't it?
Yes, yes. And you're always, as a designer, looking to contrast surfaces, and plain with patterned, matte with shiny, and then you've got all the different other surfaces that go beautifully with
inner. It's got this inner.
It's an inner, yes. It's underneath the surface, but it's really bizarre when you look at it.
Fab, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like moonstone. I love working with moonstone as well.
Yeah.
I just love it.
It takes you into itself, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
You want to look inside the gemstone, don't you? You just want to keep looking at it. I love it. Black labradorite has got almost like a thundercloud to it, hasn't it? It's, and you know, it's the lightning that lights up that thundercloud, and I think that's what it reminds me of. Or, you know, I've said it before, and I love that about it. It's got that sort of magic essence to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I do think it is. I think it's wonderful that Mother Nature gives us, and we're not selling you. If you ever have if you're ever tuning in for the first time, you're thinking, oh, beads, yeah, beads, just different colour beads. No, well, these are gemstones. Everything that we give you is a genuine natural gemstone, and I think that's amazing. You know, all of these gems have been mined. They haven't been manufactured or mass produced. They've all been mined, then faceted, and then stranded for you. So always remember, you've got that assurance of quality. We will, of course, as well, everybody gets a money back guarantee of 30 days. So you're always backed up with here at Jewellery Maker. And you know, as a jewellery maker yourself, work with a gemstone that gives you that glow, gives you that inner magic. That's not all. Yeah, do you know what? I did think this isn't yellow jade, is it honey jade? It's aragonite, isn't it? Is it aragonite? Aragonite is a beautiful gemstone, which we haven't had for that long here at Jewellery Maker. It was discovered in Aragon in Spain, hence its name. I'll have a look. And with this, I think you've got a real lemon meringue pie about this strand. There's something very creamy and the lemony colours.
Custard.
Custard. Yeah, custard and cream.
Well, some of those have got the most amazing markings when you look through them.
Yeah, we can see, can't you?
How they've been cut. They've got wiggly ones and they've got horizontal ones.
Oh, yeah. That's why it reminds me of lemon meringue pie when you take a slice and you get the creamy colour in it. Yeah. It's got that nice tangy. I love it. I think it's good. The colours are gorgeous. And then have a look at this strand. Isn't this beautiful fluorite? I love fluorite. It gives us a strand here with all those different colours, and they're very fresh and they're very cool, aren't they, these colours from fluorite? I think they're beautiful. It's a gemstone that glows in UV light as well, fluorite, isn't it? Which is why it's called fluorite, fluorescent. Yeah. It's got that fluorescence. So you've got 3 strands of gemstones. Individually, they would cost you £30.36 if you were to buy each strand individually. That's just for by the way, you've also got 100 findings. 100 findings. Now don't forget, if you're watching us for the first ever time, I think the best thing to buy for your first ever purchase with us at Gem is a kit. Especially when you look at all of that chain, you get a metre of that. It's exactly what Bea and I were discussing earlier. You just don't realise how far a metre of chain goes. It goes so far. I'll talk you through in just a second exactly what you've got in those findings. But I mean, 100 findings. If you were to take yourself to that big blue and yellow craft store and you were to ask them for 100 findings, How much money do you think you're going to be handed over? Would you be getting much change from £40, £50? What do you think? Look at all of this chain. So long. Just for the findings, we're going to give you a price tag that will be worth it just for the findings. You get 3 pairs of shepherd's hooks, 15 head pins, you get 15 crimp beads, you get 10 closed jump rings, 10 plain beads on a 4mm, you get a metre of chain, you get 10 eye pins, you get a pair of earring chandeliers, you get 20 crimp beads, you get 70, what was that? The heart toggle clasp, one of those. You get one of the heart toggle clasps and one of the normal toggle clasps, and then you get your bolt rings and jump ring clasps. So you get absolutely loads, which you can see there, you get absolutely loads. So tell me again, Scott, individually, if you were to buy each strand, £30.36 for the strands. But we're not going to do that. So you've got to be really quick with this one. You need to be on the phone now if you don't want to miss out. £14.95. I mean, think about your profit margin.
It's amazing. To be under 20 was one thing. To be under 15 is separately
quite another,
amazing.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, really, it's ridiculous, that price.
Yes. Yeah.
Ridiculously low. You know when you walk into a shop and you go to pay for something and you think it's 30 quid and they go, that'll be £10.99. You go,
Whoa.
it definitely says £30 on the label. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to make my purchase and run. Yeah, that's what's happening now. Make your purchase and run. £14.95. Do you know what? If you're brand new to jewellery making, this is absolutely fantastic. But you know what? If you've been jewellery making for a while, you wait to see Bee's designs, you are definitely going to want this kit. You are definitely going to want it. So now is your chance. Get on the phone lines, grab it. There are small queues on the phone lines. Please bear with them. £14.95 is just fantastic. You get so many findings with this kit. It's going to go so far. By the way, our findings have all been e-coated, which means that it saves them from oxidization. I can never say that. It saves it from oxidization and it makes it very wearable if you've got sensitive skin. £14.95. It's just ridiculous. Just such a tiny price tag. I'm wearing a pair of earrings that Bee's made from the chain, a little bit of the chain and some fluorite.
Yes.
I love them.
I've got all this left.
You've got loads of chain left.
Yeah. Yeah. I did put quite a lot in one of the necklaces.
You've used it a lot.
Yeah.
Let's go over to RB. Let's go over to RB. Are you ready, RB? I'm coming over.
I'm ready, yes.
Right. Now, I'm coming over. Now, we gave you this kit about a week ago. We made some fantastic, well, we gave you 3 kits actually, didn't we?
Yeah.
Have a look at what Bee's made, because they are all fabulous. Now, you've done these earrings. Would these be a pair? One of them you'd wear longer. I'll put the other one in so that you can see them.
It's interesting when you have dangles like that, because you can have them exactly the same, or you can
a little bit different.
Them a little bit different.
I always like to be a little bit different.
A little bit different, yeah.
Aren't they beautiful?
So with the chain idea, you can link wherever you like. So it's quite a broad spectrum of how the design's going to finish up.
Yeah.
Really.
I just think, and you've got so much.
Yes,
You've sketched it all.
Loads
Look at this wiggle. I am absolutely loving, and that's what I was saying to Bee earlier. How did you say you got these so neat again?
Round pliers.
Just round
and
pliers.
By eye. Yeah, by eye.
That's practice, though, isn't it? It is practice.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm not that good.
Yes.
I'm not that good yet. You've done it. Your signature swirl on the earrings as well.
Oh yeah, a little
These are
tiny
earrings.
one. Yeah.
Like little silver snakes. And then have a look. They're all fab. They're all fab. Now, something that I just love it. Look at this. I just love that. I absolutely love it. Can you see? Look at those silver snakies. There is a queue on the phone lines. Oh, let me just sort that wiggle out.
Oh, it's just overlapped a little bit, yeah.
It's because I touched it. And don't forget, you've got 1 p.m. until midnight tonight. So if you're going to watch tonight, is it Alex on tonight? Our gorgeous Alex. I love Alex. She's such a lovely girl. So have a look. You've got the wiggles there. Then, now this is something interesting that you've done, B. I'm going to put it on.
With the elastic, yeah.
Yeah. Now, B's done 2 things that I've never seen before here. Number 1 is that she's made, instead of using head pins, charms out of the elastic, and then knotted it and brought the knot inside the gemstone there. Do you know what? And I think probably that's, I've never knew you could make a charm out of elastic, and it seems such a stupid thing for me not to realise.
Well, I think you wouldn't normally work with elastic. That was the first thing. That's why it fascinates me.
I do work with elastic because it's easy.
It is easy, yeah. But then just to take it one step further, and you could do so many of those. I've actually hooked them on before, just as a loose piece and knotted and dangled it on.
I like that because, and what you've done is you've knotted that onto. How did you? Hang on.
Well, that one is actually the whole strand that ends. It ends at the bottom of these dangles, and then I've actually knotted it there to finish it off.
So you had that extra length.
Yes. But you can have loose pieces that you can just.
I like that you've done that actually because it's so easy.
But it's quite
and actually
light.
it moves nicely. It's not as stiff, is it?
It's a little bit flowy, isn't it? Yeah. But
Don't you love
fluorite
that?
is beautiful.
Oh, I love fluorite. It's got clarity and you've got a strand of all those lovely cool colours.
They're gorgeous. And what I've actually done, if I turn it round a little bit there, I've actually picked out those same colours. So there's a little colour theme there where there's 3 blues together and interspersed with the labradorite. And then the stripy one there, and then the more lemon one. So there's a little bit of not too random.
I love it.
But you can just do it random.
Isn't it great that the black labradorite goes so well?
Yeah, it's changed colour actually.
Do you know, it does. It's picking up because you've got that chatoyancy.
Yeah.
It picks it up, doesn't it?
It picks it up and changes.
No, you're going to show us a technique.
Yes.
Before this kit sells out.
The little wiggle.
Yes, please show us the wiggle.
Okay.
Show us the wiggle.
And these are all the bits.
So which wiggle are we doing?
Well, I'll do the little earring.
We're going to do the earrings.
If we bring that one over, that one around me. Oh, and the only thing I need is the labradorite.
You've got that, have you? You're good.
So
we're doing the earrings.
In the pack, you've got the eye pins, and you've got the head pins. And so what I always do, now some of these get a bit bent in transit, so they're thin enough, soft enough that you can just then pull your fingers.
Just
and it manipulates it beautifully.
And it won't tarnish, well, because it's got that e-coating on it.
It's coated. So then I get my components. Now the only thing I haven't got yet is the ear wire, but that's not too much of a problem.
Can I help you with that? What are you looking for, your shepherd's hooks?
Probably somewhere here.
Shepherd's hooks,
it'll be easy enough to get them out of this.
I've got some here otherwise.
There.
There are hundreds down here, look.
So just have to cut one of these up. If you get the bits and pieces ready, then you know you can complete the project. It does sound rather simple, that, doesn't it? But it's one of these little things.
Get it all together.
Get it all together.
Do you work like this at home from a mat or a bead board?
A bead board. I have loads of bead boards. And so we've got one of those, and we've got an open cut there. Right. So we've now got the components ready. Don't need the chain. Don't need anything else, but I do need the round pliers. And then I'm going to move that one just to there, and then bring that open. And there's the components, so we know we can finish the project.
Brilliant.
I've got a little sketch here, which is great because then I can make the idea a little bit different every time I do it. If you notice, there's a little twist there. Shall I take it off the stand?
You've used head pins and then an eye pin.
An eye pin,
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if we put that there as a reminder.
I just wanted to see how
you can have a look at the bottom wiggly dangle.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. I was curious as to how you connected.
I've actually used the head pin.
Oh, you are clever.
Oh.
It's it's these little things, these little clues. It's almost like you look at something and then you know, you're showing us how to do it.
Now, I'm going to do a slightly simpler version. So I'm going to do this first, and I'm going to use the head pin at the bottom. This really just shows you that it wouldn't matter if you started with that one that way around, ready to hook to there, and twisted this, or whether you use this one. It's either or, okay? And it's all to do with the pliers. And then, if you put the pliers in, so this is really a simple idea. And you can see that there's a little gap that the pliers are taking up.
Okay.
The pliers have measured the space.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I can bend, and I can take it all around. See how nice and simple that wire bends, just literally one finger.
And the toolkit you can get on which is on your screen right now. The details of that toolkit are at the bottom of your screen.
All right. So you take the plier out, and then you put it back in. Now you could put it back in further because. Rather further near the end, and that will make a smaller turn, and you then turn it all the way around. So you see, it's so simple. Then you take that out and move it again. So you're in charge of where and how. And then that little extra bit.
You squashed it together a little bit.
I could then bring it up.
Squishle.
So you could almost do it with your fingers, except we need the pliers just to give us the shape.
To give us that perfect curve.
Perfect shape. And so you can then do some quite interesting wiggles.
But this has become your signature wiggle today.
It's my signature. I'm going to re-wiggle that bit.
You're known for your wiggle.
I am. I've got that little piece. I put it on my little finger there to see how far it goes. The difficulty is matching it up. But then with a handmade, I'll hold it up that way for you. You can see. If it's handmade, it doesn't have to be exact. Okay.
Well, I think it's nice when you've got, you know, you can see it's been made, you can see it's been crafted. Ryan's taken the mickey out of my accent again.
Oh no. Okay. Then I'm going to go. I'm going to go straight, and I need that.
So you've done a little bit of a different wiggle this time.
Yeah, because that's going to form the loop.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, you said, didn't you, that you were going to do it the different way around?
I'm turning it now.
Oh, yay!
So, if I hold that way, this is flat, and it's going to sit flat to the front. It's going to face the front.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a loop that goes 90 degrees. So I hold it in my hand, turn the plier.
Do you kick back a little bit, or do you leave it?
You can do.
I never know whether to or not.
Well, the interesting thing with loops is that you don't have to. Now, if I hold that sideways like that.
Why do some people kick back and some people don't?
I used to call it the question mark loop because it
will
line everything up in a direct way, but you don't have to. You see, that looks quite nice. Just turn.
Yeah,
back.
I like it like that too.
If I then turned it that way, you wouldn't see the loop because it's at 90 degrees.
Oh yes.
Okay. So when that's attached,
so it doesn't matter. You don't have to do.
One of the things you can do is literally just attach that to an ear wire. It's as easy as that. So I'm going to open this sideways, pop that on there, close it up sideways, keeping everything tight and closed. And basically, that's another variation of what we've just made, of the wiggle. Now, because of the angle of the ear wire, this is actually at 90 degrees a little bit. So you could just change the angle of the ear wire. Because this turn at the top belonging to the ear wire is in this dimension.
Yeah, it's.
But I'm going to turn it. So, and I'll put the two together in a minute. So I'm going to
A
hold
up, yeah.
A up.
A up. What? And that's just so it falls sort of flatter.
Yes, it'll fall in a different way. We'll just line that up.
Close the door.
Close the door. Didn't close it. It could have been that one that's slightly open. Okay. Pull it back together. So what I've done now, I'll put the two side by side. Okay. If I hold
so that you
them,
can see.
You can hold them. So now you'll see the front curve of the loop of one. where's my other one? If I get that right at the side. So there's two different angles on this front curve of the loop.
That's really interesting.
Okay.
I mean, it's simple. It's something that's so simple, but
you
I wouldn't
can-
have thought to do that.
You can change this curve,
Yeah.
or this dimension, to suit what you've made.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to put the whole thing together. So I've already got with this one.
You've already put your elements in line.
This
so.
is going to now attach to the other one.
Oh,
So
you're going
I'll
to do it
have
the other way around,
the other way
aren't
around.
you?
I've just developed a tickly thread.
Oh, you might have got that from me, B.
I think I have. So we've got a linking loop. A linking loop is a bit bigger.
Do you want me to get you some water? Get you some water.
I've actually
Yeah,
got some.
have some of your tea. Have some of your tea.
It's funny, isn't it? How
Yeah, look, it's me, I'm infectious.
It's you, yeah.
There you go. So Bee's just basically shown us that you can it's those little simple things that make your life so much easier. Are we all right? Have we quenched?
Yes.
Have we
Yes.
quenched?
We'll croak together.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
Croak twins.
That's the turn that I did a moment ago that locks it all together. Okay.
Okay.
That was the eye pin, and it wouldn't matter which end is now going to.
It doesn't matter
attach
'cause they're
them.
both
It
the
doesn't
same
matter,
now,
they're
yeah.
the same. And you could attach that straight away, and we'll show you what it looks like without anything else at the bottom. So you have choices. You have one.
You've
little
always
idea.
got choices with jewellery
You've got
design,
huge
haven't you?
choices, but just within the small dimension of a dangle, which is quite neat. If you use the eye pin, it means that you could attach something else at the bottom,
Yeah.
which is great. So now I'm going to then pick the little head pin and see if we can repeat that shape or even take it off. I'm going to repeat it first and see if I can just do a similar thing. I'll show you how quick it is when you know where you're going with your
Oh,
little
she knows what
wiggly
she's
bits.
doing, like a whiz.
The wriggly. I did it quite slowly before, and it's just okay.
Oh, that was a 2-second job, wasn't it?
The wire is so incredibly soft, and I'm just going to hold that there, and it's a pretty good lookalike.
Perfect match, I'd say,
I think it's
Bee.
pretty good, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the same idea. So you could do quite a few different things up here. You could do a rolling
Yeah.
end, you know, you can keep rolling it.
And with this one, that's you. Look
It's
how
got a
you've
little bit
attached
of
it here. I'm
it's
just
got
going
a
to show
bit
you.
different turn on it.
So with this one,
So with that one, I've used the head pin at the top.
yeah.
Then I've produced the eye pin. I've taken a little bit off the eye pin.
I like the little curl you've done with the silver.
And then it's kind of held by the eye pin with a little
Yeah.
twist.
It's gorgeous.
So there's numerous things. This is now, I've opened the bottom link with the
We've nearly sold
head
out of
pin.
this kit.
Oh,
haven't we?
excellent, that's what we need. That gets attached,
Yeah.
then it gets closed. What I just sometimes do is to tweak that as well, just to push it in,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's your little drop.
I love it. They're very elegant, aren't they? They're
And you,
so
could have,
pretty.
you could have another one on there, a little bit shorter maybe. So you've got a component that produces different things. So you see, if I was selling those, I could sell them just with that little one there and with the big one here.
Yes.
Because some people don't want quite the same. They want the same, but
Actually,
not the
no.
same.
Do you know? It's the fashion now, isn't it? To just shake it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All the celebrities do it. Have a little look.
We did it first.
It was from you. It was from you. Once you'd sketched the Queen, that was it. Look. So that's Bee's design, and everything gets documented that Bee does, which is fab. How clever is this woman, everybody? She's amazing. Now, if you want the kit, you've got to be super duper fast because we're down to the last 5 of them, which means they're probably about to sell out. $14.95. I'd have bought 2 of these.
Well, I usually say to everybody, buy 2 of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Because
to
you can
have
always
it.
send things back
Well,
after
the thing
30
about
days.
the silver components, your findings in this kit, it's a huge addition to your stock because you
Yeah.
need loads of findings.
Yeah.
You need more of those than anything, really. And with the 100 in the pack, and the pack's so cheap as the kit, you've got a huge stash of
We only got a tiny
findings.
amount of them left though, so you might miss
not
out.
surprised.
I'm not surprised.
No.
And don't go anywhere because we're going to walk off. After you, my darling.
Okay, this is 185. This is coming from Sue. Oh, now I know this
We
name.
just said, look at this, I said to Paige. Oh, wow.
I know Sue Radlett because I made a special, what was it, chosen by you for Sue. She's in the book.
Did you?
She's in the book, yes.
Oh, wow.
So, Sue, this week's Wall of Fame...
You're in the book, Sue.
Yes, Sue, you are in here. Is an owl pendant. Well, we couldn't work out
How on
this has been
earth
made.
did you do that?
It's from 20 grams of silver clay, and the eyes are yellow CZ. Is that CZ? What's CZ? Sparkly. Cubic zirconia. Thank you.
Thanks for that.
Thank you, Sue.
Chloe.
I've never seen anything like that. That is such fun.
Isn't it amazing? I love it.
Stunning.
Yeah, I love it. I like
Yeah.
the chain it's on as well. I've got something very tribal, which is 183. I love this. Looks like a dream catcher. That's what it reminds me of. Have a little look. It's from Vix. And Vic says, hi all at JM. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's copper clay, wire and polymer clay pendant. I would love to win so I can buy some more copper clay. It's such fun to work with. And don't forget, if you want to come on any of our clay workshops, then do, because they're just fantastic. There's a polymer clay workshop on today, Scott's saying. We better go up and say hello. And that's from Vix. Gorgeous. I love these beads. Yes.
Yes.
Scott's just come back from Mexico. That's why he's got
Really?
such a deep tan.
Oh.
Look, I love these. I just think those are so cute, so pretty. Very 70s, actually, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Okay, this one is from Wendy. And hi, gang. Another attempt at the Wall of Fame. This is Howlite Chunks and Faceted Fire Agate.
Oh.
Regards to all. That was nice and sweet.
That was
You see,
Wendy.
look, it's just so nice what it's put together with there's a little patterning going on with the...
Very organic.
The numbers. Yeah, beautifully put together.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? I've got one from Liz in Surrey, and she says, hi all at JM. Please see the attached picture, which is a belt and neck. A belt? I like the idea of you making a belt. From Moroccan jasper and agate with antique bronze wire. I like to make some unusual pieces and have a particular love of wire and sculpey clay. I've been fortunate that I have had a supportive partner, and his family are always buying from me, which is great because I have already spent a fortune on my hobby, potential business. My son is a qualified guitar maker. Wow! And has used abalone, mother of pearl and silver wire, all from Jewellery Maker, as inlay for his latest guitar. How amazing is that? I'm hoping he will send a photo of it, which I can then send in to you. Just to show your gems are used in all sorts of ways. He is also talented in macrame, which is good because I'm hopeless at it. You sound like a right crafty bunch, Liz. I've bought the metal clay, but as yet I've not been brave enough to try it. Get it out. I want to make sure I'm comfortable with everything else first. Do you know what, Liz? Come on one of our workshops. Fantastic, and you're number 190, Liz. Well done. Right, I'm to leave you to it.
Okay.
Oh, hang on a minute, though, because we've got a text message first. Let's have a look. It's from Sam in Gloucestershire. It's a great place to be. And she says, thank you so much for reading out our wall. Sam, not only have you got... Is this the one with... thank you so much for reading out our Wall of Fame. This is going to make my little man's day. Sam, I'm from Gloucestershire too. Do I know you? Also, thanks for giving us the opportunity to make so many wonderful things. I had no idea that when I started a year ago, there were so many different things to do. Sam, there are so many different things you can do. We got a few more text messages. Let's see. And this is from Veronica. Morning, Jenny B and the crew. Don't change your accent or anything, Jen. I think you're great. Oh, thank you. And the inspiration, you're always fun-loving, don't you? Oh, thanks, Veronica, my Babatrons. If you want to send us a text message in, it's 60777. JM Studio, followed by your message, and we'll read it out. We're going to go to a very, very quick break. We've got a brand new bundle. Here's all the text details for you. A brand new bundle coming up after this. Don't be going anywhere. I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind.
I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show.
Look at that.
And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out.
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know.
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
It's a Soviet.
Jewellery Maker are proud to present our new range of Lisa Pavelka crafting foils. These easy-to-use foils are a great way to create a unique look to your polymer and silver clay designs. With a wide range of vibrant colours, including gold, silver and rainbow, these foils will leave your creations with a wonderful metallic coating. Use alongside our border moulds and textured stamps to add a different dimension to your clay creation. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, visit our website.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Thread the amount of beads you require onto the elastic. Tie a simple knot in the elastic and pull until you feel a change in the tension. Repeat the process another 2 times. To secure the knot, add a touch of jewellery glue or clear nail varnish. Once dry, cut any excess elastic off using your wire cutters or snips.
Welcome back. I've got a brand new bundle to show you now. Have a little look. Now, the tiger's eye, the colour of this tiger's eye is incredible. Look at this, like a deep red, like a burgundy almost. Look at the quality. Can you see that? Isn't it just gorgeous? Look at that colour. Oh, I love that. Really, really nice, isn't it? Not just that, because you've also got a smaller version of. Do you know what? You can make some really fab macrame out of this. It's the first time you've seen these strands. Look at this. Where was this amethyst mined, Scotty? That is beautiful. I knew it was Zambian. Zambian amethyst, some of the finest. That's why I asked where it was mined. Some of the finest amethyst in the world. If you think about Zambian emeralds, they're some of the finest emeralds. Zambian amethyst is famous for that striking quality. Some of the best quality amethyst, and you've got 250 carats. I love the facets of that. Look at the colours. Amethyst was voted Jewellery Maker's favourite gemstone. And then look at this strand. And you've got a deep, deep Brazilian amethyst there as well. You can really see the difference in the shades, can't you? Isn't that fab? Not just that, because you've also got, now I think Ryan's taken my tweezers because I'm not to be trusted with them. I'm not allowed sharp objects. I don't know why. It's because I'm clumsy. Now these sparkly rondelles, little spacer rounds, are amazing. How many do you get? I'm just going to show you. I mean, they are super sparkly. You get 30 of them in a pack and they're solid sterling silver. Have you ever used these, B? They'd be $12.95, $50.
So, no.
They're fab. Have you seen them? They're solid silver look and they're sparkly.
Oh,
they're so
fabulous.
pretty.
Yes.
So pretty.
They lift any design up because of that sparkle then.
So they're
not just a space bead, they're much more of a feature.
When you get them out into the sunlight as well, they really hit the light.
Really sparkle.
Yeah, they've got, it's called a sandblast.
I haven't seen them before.
They're back in stock.
Oh, right.
We've had them before a couple of months ago, but they sold out. I love them.
If you're unlucky and miss them, then you don't even know they've been in.
Exactly. Well, they come in and go out so quickly. And then you've also got some red wire. It's on a 0.25. Is that correct? And how much do you get of it? 5 meters. It's called Sparkly Saver. And if you were to buy each component individually, it would be, what was it, £55 and 24 pence. We're going to give you a 24-hour only deal. £34.95. It's a bundle you've never ever seen before. Think about the possibilities with that tiger's eye. Do you know what? For the Stardust Rondelles, that's a great price tag. You got 50 of those. £34.95. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sorry, 30 Stardust Rondelles. £34.95. Do you know what? Some of the finest quality amethyst that we've ever seen. Zambian amethyst. I just want to draw your attention to that one strand. Look at the colours. Look at that wonderful saturation of colour. The clarity on some of these is just exceptional. You can see it's a very, very good. I mean, you can get all different types of amethyst, all different shades, all different colours, all different clarities and grade. I think Zambian amethyst is one of the finest. And if you want to get that in your collection, you've got to be quick. £34.95 is your price tag. Be really, really quick, because this is a bundle that we're only offering to you at this price tag. 24 hours. We started with 70, we're down to the last 30 of these now. With the silver, that's such an awesome price tag, isn't it? Always try if you're watching on the repeats. I must just take this opportunity, since we've been on air for over an hour now, to urge you all to check out your baskets, otherwise you could miss out. And you get the wire and the Stardust Rondelles as well, don't forget. So loads of value for £34.95. You've got to be quick. You pay 1p&p. It doesn't matter how heavy your package is, you will only pay 1p&p. Because you know when you shop online sometimes, and the more you put in your basket, the more they charge you for delivery. We don't do that. It's only £2.95. If you want express delivery, it's £4.95. £34.95 is your price tag. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy, isn't it? Look at those colours. Do you know what? That's a real burgundy, a rich sort of mahogany red, isn't it? With that tiger's eye, which I just love. Oh, we're very limited in our stock now, so you've got to be as quick as you can. And remember, that's a 24-hour only deal. £34.95. Fantastic. Stay where you are, my darlings and my love traits. Right, that's going over there. Let's pop that over there. Sorry. Sorry. Stormy, stormy skies. Paint your palette. Stormy colours. You don't know what I'm singing, Claire? It's called Stormy Skies, which reminded Ryan of Starry Nights by, what's his name? You know, Thingy. The one who sang Moondance.
Oh, Thingy.
Oh, what's his name? This is going to annoy me.
Fred.
It's called Vincent, the song, and it's by... Oh! Don't you hate that when you know something, and later on I'll go, blah, 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 and it'll be his name. Anyway, come and have a look at the Stormy Skies kit. How gorgeous. How gorgeous is this? Again, you've got some lava kite, some black labradorite. You've got hematite, and you've got dumortierite. So, yeah, for our Wall of Fame entrant earlier on, that you love your hematite. I've not seen that shape before. Have we had that? I just want to draw your attention to this lava kite. They're just fab, aren't they? Look at that chatoyancy. Hey up, we got a pendant as well. Hey up. Hey up, like. Oh, this is just gorgeous. It's a dumortierite pendant. I love the word dumortierite. Look at those. You also get wire with this kit. Oh, you get loads. Blue wire, look at this. Oh, I like it. I love that colour. You get loads in this kit. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You get organza gift bags aplenty. 10 organza gift bags. You get organza ribbon. Oh, this is going on and on and on. Loads of silver again. 100 findings. Oh, hang on, I haven't finished. I haven't even finished. Oh, come on, this is amazeballs. Look at what you've got. Your regular sterling steel beading thread, then your blue beading thread, clear elastic, and blue elastic. I love it, I love it. You get loads. Look at all your findings. This really is amazing, isn't it? Oh, wow. I'm getting excited. Wait there, hang on a minute. Look all, how many elements? How many? This is amazing. It's called Stormy Skies. You have got hematite faceted rice beads that are 6x4mm, 200 carats of your lava kite plain rondelles, they're 8x5, 180 carats of dumortierite, and they're 8mm. You have got 35 carats in the pendant in that pear shape. It's 30x22, 10 meters of blue coloured wire on a 0.6. You have got elastic, blue elastic, clear elastic, blue organza ribbons. You've got 10 organza gift bags, 4 ribbon ends with lobster claw clasp. Oh, you've got the ribbon ends with this as well. It's all about those finishing touches. Oh my goodness gracious me. All of this, this is ridiculous, by the way. £21.95. What a fantastic opportunity. £21.90, I'm going bananas for this kit. I love what you've done with that ribbon as well.
Have you got four strands in there? And we said earlier, normally the kits have got 3 strands in.
Yeah.
But as soon as you add one single more strand, it just makes it so vast. You can make so much more.
You know what?
And I've got plenty
loving
left over again.
The blue elastic we loved, and you've done something very special with that.
Yeah, I have.
Which I love. It's my excited face. It's my excited face. It's scary, is it? Oh. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong all this time. You've got some coarse people. What do you mean by coarse? I know. Not rough call. Hello! Look at you in red. I like you in red. Hello! Hello! What are you up to, ladies?
Polymer clay.
And who's looking after? Who's doing the polymer clay course?
Debbie.
Oh, hi, Debbie.
I'm going to come in afterwards. Where is our Debs? She's left you to it. She left you with Ed. Come in. Have you had the tour? Have you been? Yeah, this is it, isn't it? Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to see you. I love your earrings. And you've all got gorgeous jewellery on. We've got Barbara, Julie. Can't see your name badge. Annette. Can't read that far. You're miles. Jill, good morning. And more. Come on, don't be shy. Get in here.
Hey, hello.
So if you want to get involved in one of them, are you being shy at the door? You're being shy at the door, aren't you? I'll come up for you lot later. Don't you worry about that.
We're quite friendly over here, aren't
We're all right, me and you, B. We don't bite much, do we? Not much. So you do. Go on. What were you going to say?
Everybody's so young here.
I know. They are, aren't they? Not me. It's true. All the crew, they're very young. You're not that old. You're still younger than me, Ed.
Ed's still young.
He's a whippersnapper, isn't he? Wow. If you're in your 20s, you're lucky, lad. You're lucky.
So you're having
Brilliant.
What have you done so far? Have you had some brekkie
and rolling and cutting for beads?
Yeah, it's good. Good.
And you're doing are you baking it here or did you take it home to bake? We have an oven. Where is this oven?
Debbie Beaufort's got it all.
Has she?
I think she has a kiln, doesn't she?
She's got a kiln, with it.
Oh, I'm going to come up, if you don't mind, after the show and have a look at what you've done. Is that all right? Yeah, she's lovely, Debbie, isn't she?
Yeah.
And if anyone wants to get involved in any of the courses, then can you recommend it so far?
No, they're really
good. I tell you, 4 of the people on today's course have been to previous courses. One has been, this is her 3rd or 4th.
Who's been 3 times?
She hasn't even come on the tour.
She doesn't need to. She's like, I know my way around here. Has anybody here been on one before? You have. So you're back for more. And you would recommend it to other people, would you? Definitely. So if you want to get involved in some of our courses, then get on the phone lines. And what's the next one? Do you know off the top of your head, Eddie?
No, we're aiming to have one a day pretty soon.
Really?
Fab.
And Lucy and I are going to do every single one of them. Did you know that? We've decided.
Said at the recent training session that
we need to, yeah. I'm particularly. Yeah.
Get Jenny or Lucy on your course.
I don't know if that's a treat or a hindrance, Ed, to be fair. No, I won't. I will be learning, but also I'm a massive disaster area, so you might have to sign a disclaimer that anything Jenny does to blow up studios or anything like that. But not really, I'm not going to do that. What I want to do, I'm very excited about, is the resin work.
Yeah, the resin is very interesting.
Have you done that?
No.
Why?
I look at resin because I've already done wire work. Now I'm doing polymer clay, and I just have to.
It's trying to save you back balance.
Well, it's addictive. It's addictive, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Mia had a really good idea with the resin thing that she wanted to go around and put horsehair in them and sell them to people that had ponies and horses, which I thought was a really good idea.
No, it's a lovely idea. My favourite pony.
My favourite pony in
Yeah,
resin.
yeah, exactly. And things like, you know, because kids love that, and it would be great. Yeah, be a great gift.
Make a knot of it.
Yeah.
I'm making notes.
Knowing Mia, she'll be going around cutting the dog hair off and stuff, and then don't do that. Don't. I'm gonna have to get on with it. Yes. Lovely to meet you. Have a brilliant time. I'll be up later before I go to say goodbye. See you later, ladies. Bye. You want my darling?
When the buffet arrives.
Yeah, always there when the buffet arrives. You know me, Ed. I'll be there for the buffet. Right. Because they do give you, we feed you and everything. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, they get water too, do they? Cool. We're spoilers, we are. We're spoilers. Right, well, let's go over to B and have a look at these gorgeous designs. I can't get down off this chair. Oh. Aren't those beautiful beads? I tell you, I am suffering a little bit today because my friend got married on Saturday and I was the bridesmaid, so It was a heavy weekend. Brilliant though. Don't you love a wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. All my friends are getting married. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Now,
I'm past the age of friends getting married now, so it's a different scenario.
It's anniversaries then, isn't
well,
it?
and other things.
No, don't say that, B, please. No. We'll keep it light-hearted.
Okay. Well, there we go. Masses in this.
Masses.
Yes.
What did? No, tell me. Did you have anything left, or did you use every single bit?
No, I've got bits here that I'm going to use. I don't need to use any other.
What? You had
things.
all this left?
Yeah, all this left.
You've got loads left.
Loads left. Yeah, because there's loads of chain here.
You've got your chandelier.
And the you know, the special fastening for the ends. I've put a little dangle on there with a bead on already, although I haven't used these. These are tailored to go around the different thonging and to go around the ribbon, the organza ribbon.
Yeah.
So it just folds over and clasps. So if you weren't too sure whether you'd seen one of these before, were you?
No, I've never seen those before.
Okay, if you turn the blue
I've seen the other
round,
style, but not these ones.
That's how it works then.
So you wrap them.
Yeah.
How
You could do
amazing.
different things with the organza wire. You could actually let it stick out.
I think
and
we've
have
got
other
quite a
things.
lot of different findings that I haven't seen actually.
Oh, right.
Somebody asked me a question yesterday and I went, I'm sure it was, because we were actually talking about horsey related items and making things, how we would attach onto some leather, some thick leather.
Yeah. This is
Like with a
this is your
hole
little
punch or something.
Yeah.
Like thick leather, she wanted to add something on. I'm sure
Yeah,
we've
so
got
you'd
stuff.
need a finding like that. That's quite wide, so that would take quite
a lot of leather, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It would take two if it's narrower.
That would be.
So sometimes you'll tailor the product, the leather or the organza, to fit in there, and you might tailor it to fit, if you like. You know. So there's 3 pieces of organza going round the ribbon one. Okay, and so
And they've all fit in.
And
They
they've
all
all
fit
fitted. Now,
into
I
there
had folded and fold them a few times. There was quite a lot sticking out, which I trimmed later, and then I've just,
go round
I've
afterwards.
just
I'm just going to
plaited.
bring this out so you can see it.
So I've just plaited that and put the Jewellery.
Jewellery. So it sounds like something out of Harry Potter, I think.
Jewellery.
It's a great word, isn't it?
Beautiful.
It just rolls off the tongue. Have a look. And that's where you've used the pendant.
I've also used the fine wire on that to link it onto the...
Oh, yeah.
Because it doesn't weigh anything. And it kind of hides as well.
It's a little bit thicker than your beading thread, though, isn't it? It's still wire.
Not much by. And then if I just get one of these...
But you...
ends,
Yes,
I've
because you've
used,
made... Did you use it?
Yeah, so I've used...
Oh, so it is thicker than that.
Yeah. It didn't feel too much thicker, although it probably will
Thick
be
enough to
more.
make squiggles, which you
so
wouldn't be able to do.
if I hold that there, I've used the wire
Signature
to
squiggle.
make but I've made the ear wire as well.
I love it.
The
You've
square,
made a
the
shepherd's
square.
hook, a square shepherd's hook.
The square fits neatly into something that goes straight through and down on each side, so it's a real good fit.
And yeah.
And it's slightly more fixed than a curved one, but I've also left a very long piece.
Which is much more, so it's more secure actually then, isn't it?
Yeah. And we've got the signature squiggle, which is over there, and then the there's
this is
squiggles
interesting.
on that one there, that next pendant. That's
Signature squiggles are just incredible.
So that's the wire.
The hematite's amazing.
Oh yeah, hematite is just so special.
And what have you done? Is this 2 pieces or 1? So you can add
I think that's just the thread, the clear thread that you get on that one.
Isn't it fab?
And it's just...
You could do 2 things with this though, couldn't you? You could wear it on its own.
Yeah.
And you can wear it... So it's almost 2 in 1, isn't it?
It's almost 2 in 1, yes.
Which I
And
really
remember,
love.
you get 3 necklace findings, the clasps on the back of this one. If you turn that one around, it's a beautiful heart shape. It's a beautiful...
Isn't it gorgeous?
Gorgeous.
So just
that on its own is just such a special thing.
And it just looks so expensive, It's just the little finishing touches, which
but
is
isn't
so...
it nice when you've got the 2 together there?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And you've got like that choker style. Have a look at what Bee's done. Made a feature out of the blue elastic. Oh, I love that.
I'm very interested in the elastic, and I'm kind of thinking about it over quite a few months to come up with something even even different.
I love it. I love coloured elastic. Isn't it fab?
Beautiful. And
It
you
is,
actually
isn't
get
it?
10 colours in a pack, so you could get the pack, which I don't think
all
is
different.
expensive, all different. And those are the ones to get, and then see which ones you like the best and which ones go with your stash.
I love it. Then you've got this amazing,
Yes,
so much chain left over you have as well.
had all of that left over.
Probably about
Which
30
is-
centimetres left over, haven't you?
Oh, I would say at least, probably a little bit more. Yeah.
So much left
so
over.
that's
Have a look.
kind of a trio of layers. And
with a jump ring.
with the jump rings, they're big, they're sturdy, they're strong, and so they've
fancy.
acted as a central point for each of the 3 strands to sort of lock onto.
And you've used, I'm just going to turn it around,
Yeah.
Deeds.
That's the other clasp that's
There's the
equally
other
as
top of the
nice.
clasp. I just think it's fantastic. £21.95. You get, we've only got 30 of these remaining, so you've got to be really,
How
really
many
quick.
of these? Was it 4 of these?
How many of the, let's have a look. Doopy-doopy-doo. Oh, there's too much on there for it to, how many of the, oh, there, 4, yes, 4.
So you've got 3 traditional necklace clasps. 4 of these. You've got 7 necklaces that could be made.
And you know what you crafty peeps do. You
could be.
You think,
bracelets.
okay, it's called a necklace clasp. I'm going to do something completely different with it. It could be something else. The gorgeous jewellery. Now I've got something else to show you because that's not it. Look, you know you get all of those organza gift bags. Be as customised. The organza gift bag. That's something we've never done before. How fab is that? And not only does that help Bea to remember what's inside the pack, it's just an added finishing touch. How nice would it be to give that to somebody as a gift now? And they could use it as a handbag charm. It's a really pretty bag, isn't it? I mean, it's so pretty. Imagine if you were getting married and you were doing wedding jewellery. To give the wedding jewellery to the bride in it all displayed beautifully like that, and she would keep that forever in that special bag then.
I know a lot of people do, what do they call them when all the ladies have got a little gift on the table? Sometimes they do little bags with
the little favours.
Sweet little favours.
Yeah.
Well, of course, these are beautiful. You could put something really simple in there.
Have
something
that,
different.
for your bridesmaids and things. I got a bottle of champagne. What does that say about me? Here you go, Jenny, bottle of champagne. I was like, yes. So there's no point getting jewellery, is there?
I've never had one of those as a favour.
Oh yeah, best favour I've ever had. Have a look. In fact, we all got, apart from the kids, we all got the a bottle of champagne, which was lovely.
So that little tiny drop could actually be put round here and make it even more elaborate by having the, it would be tied onto one of the strands of the 3-strand plaited necklace.
And it's very light, isn't it?
Oh yes, yeah, it just weighs absolutely nothing.
And that's why I think you need to put the pendant underneath just to weigh it down.
Yeah.
But so really nice on a summer's day or to pack on holiday with you. You don't want to take loads and loads of stuff on holiday with you. So there's no way. It'd look great with a bikini, wouldn't it, on the beach?
Oh yeah, same
bit of a
colour
sarong.
bikini. Yeah.
Oh yeah, even a white bikini with that colour.
Yeah.
Look nice.
And it's so summer, isn't it?
Can you imagine summer? It's going to be around. Surely it's coming back to us. Oh, come on, what's gone on, eh? I don't know. Right, what technique you need to show us, my lovely?
We've got the little bracelet. I've lost it.
What have we done with it?
Where did it go?
We had it. Oh, it's here.
Okay.
We thought it would go on me earlier. It probably will, but I said, hey, look, you've never seen palms that big before, have you? Bea said, your palms are big. I know they are. I've got big palms.
However,
it's muscles, I think, from riding.
It's kind of a child's size, that. So it's now got, it's a stretchy, as we know and love, but just to make it a little bit different, I could do that with a single strand. But I thought it'd be interesting to do a double strand. So what I've done is I've just looped it there. And you do need super long because you can't afford to run out. But I thought, well, whatever that will do.
Right, what have you done there? How did you put that through doubly like that?
Interestingly
What have you done, Bea?
Interestingly enough, this still goes through.
How did you get, what, you got 2 strands through
Two
there?
of those go through.
Really?
Now there might be an odd one where it's a little bit
But
smaller.
you can just get your reamer out.
So I
can't
mean
you?
that proves the point. Yeah, the reamer, you've got to have
You
the
can
reamer.
widen your holes with the reamer.
With the reamer. Okay. So before I do anything else, what I'm going to do is to stop this from falling off the end by doing my little knotting technique. A knotting technique is literally one of those. Okay. I'll do it again because it happens around the fingers. So it goes round and it goes through. Okay. Easy. If you go round again, it's better.
Okay.
That saves doing it twice. And then you manoeuvre the knot where you'd like it to be. Now, there's various ways of manoeuvring a knot. You could use these to move and tighten at the same time.
Oh.
You could use a pencil.
You don't just pull it then?
You can, but
then it
might
won't
land,
be neat.
it might not land where you want it to go. But can you see, you can manoeuvre it. And I tend to do it in my fingers. So if I show you how I do it with my fingers, I'll get it so far and then the
Push
tool,
with your nail.
push it and then tighten.
And it's neat.
Isn't it sweet?
Yes.
Okay, so there's the bead that's already on. I've done this before where you could even then thread, like you can do it with the wire, you can thread beads on, you've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah.
But with this one, I'm going to do another knot, and I'm going to move the knot to exactly where I want it to go. Okay, so...
Because traditionally...
there's the one.
Right.
There's the two. Okay.
Yeah.
And then... So
pull, pull, pull.
Pull, pull, pull. So if you just pull it, it will land in the middle of the
Well,
pull.
you're
but
manipulating
I'm
it, aren't
So
you?
if I do it like this, you see I can shove it. Oh, I love that word. It's a very technical word. It's called shove it.
Give it a shove.
Okay. Now, if I don't tighten it too much, can you see how much bigger it is?
Yeah, because it just... And it might loosen, mightn't it?
But then I'm going to put another bead right up to there.
And you don't need... Now, I asked you this earlier. You don't need to... put any glue or anything on it because it'll stay, won't it?
Because the beads are going to help.
Yeah, going to be against
We'll
it.
see if we can get this little chappy through there.
I'm quite impressed that you can get 2 strands of that.
Yeah, so is I. What I usually do is to angle cut the ends of these to make them slightly pointy. And at the moment, the scissors I found were blunt.
You just pop it there. There we go. You look at that. That's what everyone must do.
So.
Oh, and yeah, look. If you look on there, there we go. It's usually my head in the way.
Yeah, it's my head in the way.
You can't help it, can you? Because you're like...
I do tend to work very close to the work.
I know, me too.
I'm just having a little moment with the hole on that one. We'll abandon that one, find another one.
That one's big.
So we'll have that one in that little group. So I'm just going to do a couple of these just to give you an idea. And I think that one's gone through. Okay. It's a tricky little idea.
Don't forget you can use your bead reamer if you need to widen it. And actually it's the it probably worked really easily at home, and then as soon as you've got to perform to an audience.
Extend one and then so I've got one leading the other, which is how I did my...
Oh yeah, you can make the wire. You can use the wire to make a needle, Chloe's just said. Which is a point. You could, couldn't you, and thread it through?
Yes, you could. Once I get that tucked in there, now, there we go. I could sometimes the pulling,
now we're cooking with gas.
The pulling and the pushing forces it through. In this occasion, it's not going. So what I'll do, just so that we can move on, I'll go back to the single one.
Okay.
So if you imagine now an angled, a very sharp cut, makes a big difference to the end of that.
Right, okay.
I'm going to see if this scissor is going to work at the very, very end.
So you're doing an angled cut, kind of, are you?
Cut, yeah. The scissors are a little...
To hold the end of it for you?
Yeah. See if we can... I have some super sharp
We've only got 20 of these kits left, by the way, so you've got to be quick.
Okay. So, I'm going to try one more time with that nice sharp cut. It's funny, isn't it? The ones at home I didn't have no problem.
No, it's always the way.
Yeah.
Always the way when you're trying to show someone how you've done something. It's performing under pressure.
That angle is lovely. It makes a big difference because I think it's gonna head. It's gone.
There we are.
So cutting to give you that leading angled cut.
That's
made
quite a good tip,
huge
actually. If you
difference.
find you can't
Yes.
get it in the hole,
Yeah.
then cut it.
They cut it, yeah. And then, it's just a fairly tight fit, this, so we'll just pull that. But it'll give you the idea, and then you get so many on, and then you're ready for knotting to finish. Some people might use the gluing technique. I tend to hide the bead inside. So if I do a little run of these, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so there's the first.
And this is the finishing.
That's how it looks. And it's very quick once you get into the knotting. There's the first one, there's the second one. Now if you're working with a single thread, you could even do a third one. So I've done a third one here on a double strand. And you can see that's going to be quite chunky when it gets there.
Oh, so you're getting a bit bigger with the knots?
I've got a third, yeah. I did doubles on those.
So these are all twos, and you're about to demonstrate
just
the
to
three.
demonstrate a three, okay. Just takes a little
I
minute.
love this to mortuorite.
Yes,
I love it.
It's such a deep, deep sort of navy colour.
Almost like lapis lazuli, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it.
So the difference, a single knot, a double knot,
Oh yeah.
and a triple knot.
You can really see the difference in size, look. So just to knot it once, you get the smaller. Can you see that? Then that's two in the centre. There we are. And then three on the end. So the more knots you do, obviously, the chunkier it's going to look.
The chunkier, yeah. I'm going to see if we can get this through one more time with the idea of chasing the second one with its angle to help. That one goes through really easy. I was quite surprised because I thought, oh, I'm sure two won't fit in, but in fact, I can see that one will go in, and so the technique will.
So you can get the 2 strands of elastic, and don't forget, if you want to use a needle, you can to thread it in and out.
But you don't have to do the double.
We'll show it in the break, actually, how to use them.
Okay, so that's gone through again, and it made a difference. You see,
Yeah,
to
can
give
you do it
a
with a
cut.
single strand as well?
Oh yes,
Could.
the single strand is really
You've done
probably
it
the
with
way
a
to
double
start.
strand just
Okay.
because you get a better knot.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to try it. I'm working on some other ideas with elastic.
Are you?
Yeah. Sometimes to get the idea from out of the head, because you're not quite sure what the idea is, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There it is, there's the knot that's going to be positioned because I'm forcing it to go there. Isn't that lovely?
Fabulous. I love it. It's the first time I've ever seen that extra detail using elastic, and it just goes to show everything in your kit is brilliant, and you know, it's your limits are only as far as your imagination, aren't they? Now don't go anywhere because it's waffle clock.
Okay, I've got 100 and, oh, where am I? 198? Yep.
Yeah.
This is from Sean, who lives in Hodston,
where's that? Oh, it's in Hertfordshire.
Hertfordshire. Hodston, I
Hodston.
believe.
I've
To
never
all
been there.
of the lovely people at JM, isn't that a lovely introduction?
Yeah.
Attached is a set of jewellery that I made for my mum out of white Chinese jade rounds, black sardonyx, faceted slaps, black tourmaline nuggets, and small black rounds of some other gem.
Some other gem.
Sometimes you forget to name them.
Where
in the
are
stash
they?
and there's some other gem.
Could be black
Brilliant.
onyx,
I hope
yeah.
you like the set as much as my mum does, and I hope I have enough gems left to make a similar set. Keep all of the lovely gems coming. Charm, that's fabulous.
Well done,
Those
Charm.
slabs are amazing. Very, very nice feature bead.
Well done, Shani. I have got from Cindy of Ipswich, number 197, some Wire-rific. Have a look at this. Hi everyone at Jewellery Maker. Here is that, I've just called your collection for you, Cindy, Wire-rific. Here is my entry for the Wall of Fame. 4 copper wire rings, copper wire from JM, of course. Made these after watching guest designer Gemma on Jewellery Maker on Saturday the 7th of July. She gave me the inspiration to get my wire out again. I really love her work. She comes up with so many great designs and gives great demos. And that's a point, isn't it? It's a point of tuning in today. You know, I'm here with Bea and she's giving us some really inspiring design ideas. She says she's going to make more rings like these for her stall at her daughter's school summer fair, which is on Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th? I don't think I should be let out of the house that day. Thank you again from thank you again, Gemma. Why have I put from... oh, thank you again to Gemma, the guest, from Cindy of Ipswich. Well done, Cindy. I think I've seen some of your things on Facebook, actually. Fantastic. You're number 197. Why horrific?
Good name, that. This is Nicola. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's my first entry.
This is the same gemstone as what's in your... challenge.
Oh, I thought I recognised it.
Yeah.
But this is different. This is an anklet. Somebody introduced anklets a couple of weeks ago.
Very summery. We need some sunshine.
Made of hematite and pearl. So it's the flat pearl disc, isn't it, there? The hematite in between with the sterling silver clasp. So Nicola from Thornaby. Thornaby? Not quite sure.
Thornaby. Yeah. Well done, Nicola. That's good. Do you know what? I'm just looking at. Look at this heart. What's that?
Coral, isn't it?
But it's got gold in it.
Oh, all right.
That's coral for sure. Oh, I love it. Hi all at JM. Love the show, but only get to see the repeats most of the time. The presenters, designers, and all the crew do a great job. Thank you, Val. This is my waffle from the coral and pyrite bead boxes and bits from my stash. Well done. Honestly, beautiful. I love that. I'd wear that out to lunch with I love that. I think it's gorgeous. I love pyrite. I think it's beautiful. Number 196. Oh, we got a little text message we're going to read out. And it's about the horse thing I was on about from Bev in Yorkshire. Hi everyone at JM. I have had tail hair from my horses. I have undyed that. Oh. Thanks to you, I'm going to get the resin kit plate, small. Yeah, do you think it's a good idea? Well, it was Mia that came up with that. And put them in a pendant so they can still be with me every day. I'm sure other horsey people would love one. Bev Milner in Tagcars. Do you know what? Anything like that in the resin, things that are special to you, you can put them inside. You know, it's fabulous, isn't it? It could be anything from a piece of cloth, some horse hair, you know, your dog tag, you know, the tags you put around your dog and cat. If they're no longer with you, you can encase them into resin. I mean, it's just an amazing thing, and I think it just will take your jewellery making even further, and it's quite, you know, it's exciting, isn't it? Right, we've got a brand new bundle coming up after the break. Don't go anywhere, because there's also Kit Frenzy.
Oh.
Using your wire cutters, cut approximately 3 inches of beading thread. Bend the wire over so both ends meet. Holding the wire about halfway, thread your monofilament through the loop. You can then use the beading wire to help you thread your gemstones on.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
New to polymer clay? Then why not come and join us on our Polymer Clay for Beginners course? Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she guides you through the basic techniques of creating bead shapes, basic canes, pendants, feature beads and much more. You will get the chance to design and craft your own pieces, which you can then take home. During the course of the day, you will get to have a backstage tour of the studios, Meet the presenters and have a trip to our jewellery shop. The full course includes black and white clay, a colour clay pack of your choice, use of all tools, buffet-style lunch and refreshments, all for just $64.95. For details of course dates and availability, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Welcome back. We have got Kit Frenzy coming up for you. Are we going to start with the chains or are we going to start with the... I'm going to show you. And actually, what did I just say to you, B, about these chains? Do you think these are too cheap? And B said, I said to B, do you think, I just think it's stupid. What, like, not stupid, but these are genuine gemstones. Why are we doing them too cheap? And B said, well, I think everything's too cheap. Didn't you? Crazy, isn't it? How did you find out about us, B? Were you shopping with us first?
I was a shopper on Gems TV. Found it by accident. And then, obviously, once the programme had started, I then locked in and
got involved.
I still watch Gems TV in my spare time. But I'll sit watching jewellery and flick the channel back and forward to see who's doing what.
Good girl. But you know, you started. You are a jewellery designer, and you started off with 3D designs.
Yeah, I was buying the beads.
Yeah.
And then an opportunity came up, so I'm here.
Fancy. Jewellery designer was buying the beads, and you know how fantastic it is. Have a look. Well, you've been doing it. You studied at college.
Yes, I did. Yes, a long time ago. So I've never left jewellery alone, although sometimes it goes quiet because I'm concentrating on more of the teaching and the watercolour, and then I have to make.
You've got to. It's an addiction, isn't it?
Have to do it.
Have a look. We have got these coming up as a bundle for you. Going ridiculously low. How many of these have we got? Because I'd like to order one of these. Me one, please. Thank you. Love them. I do think we practically give them away. Coming up in 5 minutes' time. Have a look at this gorgeous kit. Now, look at these gorgeous colours. Aren't these beautiful? It's called Beautiful Dreamer. And you have got, do you know that pale green Chinese jade is such a wonderful colour? Isn't it gorgeous? And then you've got the yellows together. These are very fresh together, like key lime pie. Everything's always associated with food with me. I'm an eater. Have a look at those huge black agate puffy ovals. Now, you could make a pendant feature out of one of these, couldn't you? They're very classy, and I love the way they catch the light as well. Look at those. Look, it's almost like a diamond faceting, isn't it? You've got lots of solid sterling silver, 30 pieces. You've got your monofilament, your beading thread, your elastic, and your organza gift bags. Here's your silver. So you get 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks. I love these colours together. They're quite fresh, aren't they? The black strand is going to stand you in your stash forever, isn't it? But these are very fresh colours, I think, with the jade. The honey jade and the pale green jade. Very fresh, summery colours. We are limited in stock. This kit was originally £20.95. And remember, these have got solid sterling silver elements to them. In the late show, we like to do things a little bit crafty and a little bit naughty. So the morning show, I've never seen this price, £19.95 with solid sterling silver findings, a strand of 3 strands of gorgeous gemstones, your monofilament, your beading thread, and your elastic, your organza gift bags. £19.95. It's a fantastic price, isn't it? But we are limited in stock, so if you want it, you gotta be quick. Think about what you're doing with those as well. For me, I just love this strand. This is a colour of jade I've not seen It's got like a glow to it. I love it. Do you love that colour? Gorgeous. It's really glowy, isn't it, Chloe? Glowy, Chloe. Do you like what I did there? Made a little rhyme up. They weren't impressed. 1995. Chloe is saying it reminds her of a glowworm. I love glowworms, they're so cute. Have a look. 1995, beautiful dreamer. And remember, you've got solid silver findings with this kit. And you pay 1p&p all day long, so if you love it and you want it in your stash, we've only got a limited stock of those, so we're going to move on to bitter chocolate. Now, what I love about bitter chocolate, I've seen it a few times before, is the fact that these are almost double faceted. Look, well, they are double faceted. This one strand, can you see? Whoa, look at that. So you've got the facets are faceted almost. Look how sparkly they are. These look nice with the all pink wire, B.
Yeah.
How fab are they? They're gorgeous. Then you've got a shell. Oh, I love that. All of these are good for your stash. So you've got your black agate rice beads, those double faceted ones. You get 12 pieces. Then you've got the puffy ovals, black stripe agate, 450 carats, 12 pieces of that. So you've got 2 strands, essentially, of pendants, really, haven't you? And then you've got your chocolate coloured shell pearl. All of your solid sterling silver findings. Scott just told me something cheeky and I went, oh! We took it down low in the late show and we're going to honour that. Originally £24.95, all Stash It gemstones. We're only 40 of these in stock. £17.95. We are limited, so if you love it, come and grab it quickly. £17.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. £17.95 is your price tag today. Grab it, put it in your stash. You know you're going to be doing some amazing things with this, and I just think that one strand of chocolate coloured shell pearl is great for your autumn range, but both of the agates would work wonders in any season. I love the double faceted rice beads. I think they're fab. Look, they're great, aren't they? They're just so sparkly. They're very glamorous. And don't forget, all of your findings are solid sterling silver. For £17.95, you've got so much value. Isn't it incredible? That value is well, a lot of these have been allocated already, so in fact, half the stock's been allocated. So if you love it, be really quick and grab it. If you want to see the jewellery that's been made up, just tap the code into the website and you'll see some examples of the jewellery that have been made up from this kit. CXG P60 is the item code for you. We've got a bead box for you now, which I've got probably these are in my top 5 gemstones of all time. I love working with them. I think they're beautiful. Amazonite, I just love. It's such a soft colour. If you've got some baby pinks, and these are teardrops, look. You've got some baby pinks, they work wonderfully. Teardrops of Amazonite. You've also got, oh, look at that. Fabulous turquoise. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. You've got your solid sterling silver, you've got the ball, you've got the rice beads. You've also got, oh, I love it. I love turquoise. Look at that pendant. Turquoise sells really easily as well, I'm told, by a lot of you jewellery makers. We don't have hardly any single strands of turquoise, do we, on the web? Look at the pendants. Now, you also get your green beading wire. What's that on, a 0.8? You've got 2 reels of different sizes. And look at that, 0.5 and 0.7. And look at that colour, I love that. That's one of my favourite colours, that is. It's just so fresh. It's like duck egg blue, isn't it? Why is that making you laugh? My duck's eggs are that blue. I don't know, every time I make reference to the animals, he goes. He does. Have a look. Don't talk to me about animals. Yesterday I had a right mare. All of that mud everywhere, eh? Anyone with animals will know what I'm on about. All of that mud. Oh, churning up my fields. Right, we're gonna to an amazing price tag. This bead box was originally £27.95. We've also got the silver. I just love them. Look at the soft cut, £24.95. Look at everything you've got. You've got the wire, the thread. Do you know, these colours are super summery. Look at that. Do you love working with turquoise bead? Isn't it
I think
beautiful?
turquoise is so special. Yeah.
It is. Look at that. It's the colour.
The colour is so intense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those shapes are so beautiful, aren't they?
And it was ground down turquoise and using paintings, wasn't it?
Yes. Egyptian paintings.
Yeah. It's a striking colour. And the black veins that run through it are just awesome. I love Amazonite. I just love it.
They contrast well together, don't they?
They do, and I just think it's such a beautiful, calm colour.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is a calming colour.
Well, I'm a big fan of aquamarine, and it kind of reminds me of that colour.
It's the same kind of mood, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's got that tranquility about it. £24.95. We've got our last handful of these now. We are really low in stock. There is a queue on the phone lines. Please bear with it. It's a free phone number. You'll be fine. If you don't want to get caught in a queue, shop with us online, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com. Don't forget, everybody gets a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us. And if you're brand new to jewellery making, you'll get a free tutorial DVD, a free book, and a free JM Hub magazine. So you get loads of free goodies with your very first order. For £24.95, you're getting an amazing value. £24.95. Minty Fresh, it's called. £24.95. I can't believe that price tag. I just love these gemstones. I think they're gorgeous. Look at the colours. They're so pretty. Okie dokes. We're going to a brand new bundle, which is going too low in price. So if I were you, we mentioned it earlier on, if I were you, I would definitely get on the phone lines now. If you don't like the price, put the phone down when you see it, but you are going to love it, and we don't have many of them. Can you order me one, please? My postcode starts with GL52, and then I'll pop up. Thank you. I'll pop up as staff then. Thank you. Don't you start staff. That's how country people say staff and grass. And bath. They always do this to me. Purple. Purple. It's nice purple. Purple bit of grass. Purple grass. Grass. Purple. I can't do it. I don't want to bring myself to your level. I'm only joking. If you were to buy these individually, they'd be £125 at the original RRP. Now, I just want to show you what you got here, because to me, they are just beautiful. Tell me that again, Scott. £125 worth of value. And yeah, actually, okay, I'm happy to pay that. You're not going to pay anywhere near that, by the way. You're going to pay ridiculously below it. And, you know, like I was just saying to B, sometimes things are too low in price. And, you know, these are, look at the perfection of these pearls. They're genuine freshwater organic pearls. And they're beautiful. I'm just going to grab my black background, have a look. Now, you've got tourmaline on this strand. Now, tourmaline is a gemstone that's used very widely by a lot of the very famous jewellers out there. It really is a stunning, stunning gemstone. Rubellite is the red form of tourmaline, and pink tourmaline is a gemstone that was obsessed over by the last Empress of China. Have a look at this colour. Paraiba tourmaline is one of the rarest gemstones in the world. Just isn't this one stunning strand? I want you to think about how much you would pay somebody to individually wire wrap this into silver. The quality of these gemstones are definitely high-end jeweler quality. Already 30s have been allocated, you've got to be quick. You've got amethyst of the most superb clarity. You've got green onyx, how striking. And doesn't it look like a Zambian emerald? Doesn't it? Yes. And I'll tell you what, one of our guests earlier that popped in, this is Brazilian amethyst, one of our guests that popped in that was doing the clay workshop, I noticed had an amazing moonstone pendant on. Did you see it? Look at this moonstone. Now you've got to have this. We don't often do rainbow moonstone. It's one of our only strands, and my gosh, do you need, oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. So beautiful. Look at that pink tourmaline. Oh, the pearls are perfect in that strand as well. We are only giving you this price tag for 24 hours. In the morning, we'll go back up to the original price tag. Now remember, over £100 worth, £125 was our original price tag. The phone lines are very busy. Are you ready? Remember, it's too low. It's too low. It's too low. Do you know, it's too low. I can't say it's too low. $21.95. I'd pay. Do you know what would have been a fine price for you to do, Scott? $49.95. Who did it? Who did that price? It was you. Don't put the blame. You've put my name under it, haven't you? In the meeting, I'll say it was you. £21.95 is your price tag for these chains. You've got I'm a little bit worried. There are so many of you on the phone lines. Please bear with the queues. £21.95. And you know what B always says? Buy 2 of everything. In this case, I'm buying 4.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. How much do I get this for then? Hang on a minute. Are you serious? I don't pay that price. £21.95 is what you pay. I don't get that. Are you? Oh my. £21.95. Unbelievable. There are lots of you on the phone lines. Look at what you've got. Over £100 was your RRP. Why are we doing this? We've given you £100 off. You're crazy. £21. He's come back from Mexico. He's eaten too many tequila worms. That's what's happened. £21.95. There are 23 of you in a queue. Please bear with the queues. The call centre are getting to your calls as soon as they can. If you hit your option 1, you should be fine. You know what? If you don't want to wait in a queue, get yourself online and go shopping there. All the W's.jewellerymaker.com. Look at that price tag. Of course, over half has been allocated already. You've got to be quick if you don't want to miss out. £21.95 is just amazing, isn't it? You've got to get it. I'd say this is one of the best deals we've had. We give you ridiculous deals all the time, and sometimes in the Late Show, have you ever watched the Late Show with me and Kimmy? We sometimes have a little bit of an argument over her going too low with things, and that might actually happen now with me and Scott. £21.95. How do we solve our argument? We have a wrestling match. I don't think you're going to beat me. We'll have an arm wrestle. Have a little look. £21.95. Look at what you've got. Do you know, what are you making out of this? What's your first thing? I don't know what I'm going to do with mine. I want to make a necklace out of this. Could you, let's see how far it goes. If you've got in your stash from one of our kits, a chain that could go a little bit further. Here. I want it in a necklace. I want it in, do you know, I know what I would do, actually. I'd do bracelet and earrings on one of them. Just a bracelet. You'd make clothes things, yeah, but what you would do, because these are 9 inches each. If you do a 7-inch bracelet, which is standard, you still have 2 inches left. Still got 2 inches to play with. So you've got, I'd do it, that's what I'm saying, I'd do bracelet in it. What would you do, B?
I think I'd probably do the same with the first one. Yeah.
Because they're all gorgeous. What else are you thinking? I love them. I love them.
I'm very tempted to have maybe a smaller section with some of the beads dangling downwards. You know, I quite like.
Yeah, the tassels.
The tassel idea,
yeah. I love it. I love that you're getting this value. In fact, really, one strand should be £21.95. You don't have to give bargain prices to your customers, by the way. That's up to you. Right now, your profit margins could be ridiculous, couldn't they? £21.95. You've got to get it while you can, and don't forget, it's a 24-hour deal only. The RRP for these was £125. That's our RRP price. Today, only £21.95. We're going to go to a very quick break. Before that, I'm going to give you a sneaky peek of the last kit that we've got coming up for you today. 6 strands. Was this your favourite? Mm-hmm. Bee's favourite. Do not go anywhere. We will be back after this.
Add to your collection with our Beading Projects Edition 2 DVD, full of handy hints and tips for all levels. Join our guest designer Linda as she takes you through her step-by-step instructions for 6 different projects, where you will learn a variety of skills and techniques. Get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
You can make your own call using the bead reamer from the toolkit. Take a length of wire. Holding your reamer, firmly anchor the wire onto the handle. Then wrap the wire around the reamer until you have the desired length. Snip off any unwanted excess.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
For this demonstration, we're using a round cord ending. Place the cord into the finding, making sure the cord is all the way to the top. Using your flat nose pliers, squeeze the tip of the finding together.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
Welcome back, me jewellery making lovelies. I've got, not me jewellery. We have got Kit Frenzy coming up for you now again. I sound like I was calling everyone me jewellery. Have a look. Chloe. RNG P13. Look at the size of these, and they're on a macrame. Do you ever do macrame?
I have done, and there's a link into elastic.
Oh. And you're doing something exciting.
I'm trying.
But you are not going to divulge.
Not yet.
I love it. Just look at this strand. And it's got druzy in it. Look. Look. Look at this green one. Ooh. And there. Shell, pearl. And look at that purple. It reminds me of Ribena berry purple. It's like really
rich, deep.
Well, yeah. Well, it's quite striking, isn't it? I love it. Can you see? Oh, I like that a lot. It's called Rainbow Twist. You've got 14 pieces on that multicoloured agate strand. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love this strand. And, you know, never throw anything away. We were talking about resin earlier. You can put the ribbon in resin, but also you can make macrame out of it. You can also sort of fray it, can't you? Aren't these gorgeous? RNG P13. You have got your purple Chinese jade, your agate nuggets, and your white shell pearl. You've got all your solid sterling silver. Remember, these are solid sterling pieces that you get with this kit, and you get 30 pieces. The original price tag for this kit was £27.95, but we're not going to stay there today. Do you know what? I just really love that purple. It's striking. These are great together, aren't they? Remember, we are limited in stock. $14.95, this is a clearance price. You've got that bag of solid sterling silver. We shouldn't be giving you price tags like that. $14.95. 0800 644 655 on the phone lines. If you want shopping with us online, it's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. For such a low price tag, you have got some striking colours, some beautiful dimensions from all of those different shapes and sizes. You've got, I mean, just look at that one strand alone in that agate. There's so much to pick from. Rich, juicy oranges. You've got luscious greens. You've got tranquil greys. You've got some sky blues. And then the shell pearl just going with everything, looking elegant and sophisticated and chic. And then you've got that wonderful colour, that wonderful Ribena berry purple in that jade strand. £14.95 is a clearance price tag. You have got 30 pieces of solid sterling silver. 30 of it. For £14.95, you've got yourself an absolute treat. Think about what you're going to be making with this. And when you're using real silver findings, how much of a price tag you're charging your clients and customers. You know, you've got to think about that, haven't you? £14.95. Think about your profit margins. Think about low price tags like the ones you're seeing right now. Think about what you're going to be making, where you're going to sell it. Is it online? Is it at jewellery parties? For £14.95, you really are getting outstanding value. Wow. There are lots of you on the phone lines for this one. You've got to be quick because we are really limited. And you know what? It is a free phone number and you get one P&P all day long. You can choose to express delivery for £4.95 or it's £2.95. So that reduced P&P, it doesn't matter how much you've got in your basket. We're only going to charge you that one P&P price tag, which is great because a lot of companies don't do that, do they? We do. £14.95. Look at that green. Let's do some bead boxeramas. I was singing Baby Monkey then, yes, sorry. It's been in my head for probably 2 months now. Oh, they need to bring that out as a single. My kids go around going, Baby Monkey. Ooh, ooh, lapis lazuli. Do you know why it's so popular at Jewellery Maker lately, Scott? Because some of the biggest designers out there right now, like major designers, have got lapis lazuli. They're all using it. Paloma Picasso at Tiffany & Co. has got the most amazing pendant, and it's hundreds of pounds. I've seen a ring for thousands. Loads of people. I mean, I love those jewellers. I love them, but I can't afford them. And isn't it great to go and take inspiration from some of those big designers? Have a look. You got the baby blue silk and the purple silk. And you've got the blue wire. I love this kit. Not just that. You've also got lapis lazuli pendant. I love that. I love lapis lazuli. It's a gemstone that gives you that wonderful midnight blue background, the speckling of pyrite stars, and that's natural. Most lapis lazuli is mined in Afghanistan, so it's already quite hard for us to get hold of. I'm not sure where this one, where's this, can you see where it's mined or not? Then you've got your big oval pendant. Is that aragonite? It's what, the pendant's howlite? Looks like aragonite. It's beautiful, isn't it? And then you've got your demortierite. We love that word. Me too, I love it. I thought it looked like sodalite too, but it's demortierite. Under 20 quid. 19.95, £20, darling. Chloe said I sounded like a commoner. All right, commoner. Quid, she said, commoner. Sorry, £20. Pounds. 25 GBR. 19.95, not 25, don't know what I'm talking about. Under £20. This is insane. You've got your wire, what's that on? A 0.5. You've got two lots of wire in here, have you? No, just one. 19.95, and then you've got the silk thread. I love that baby blue. 100 meters of thread. Ice blue and your purple. 19.95. I love this pendant. I really thought it was aragonite, but it's howlite. Howlite. Fab, isn't it? 19.95. What a great bargain that is. Oh, and you get your silver, by the way. I haven't even mentioned that. You get a silver ball, and you've got your 3 silver rice beads as well. All for under £20. Fantastic, isn't it? Put those in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, these have got the big peanuts in them. Have a look at these peanut beads. It's not often you see a peanut in a kit, is it? Have you seen those before? Monkey nuts. That's what they like, isn't it?
Like,
do you remember the sweets, like peanut brittle sweets? And they were,
yes. Yeah.
Can you still get them?
I have no
I
idea.
used to be addicted to them.
Oh.
Oh, they were lovely. Then you've got, oh, I love these. They're so, it's that luster. They're like a polished billiard ball, aren't they? Is it black onyx? Yeah, it is, isn't it? You've got onyx in both strands, is that right? What would you do with these peanut beads? Wire wrap them?
They do lend themselves because of that sort of centre bit, doesn't it? Yeah, I think they must be right.
You could do, they almost nip in at the waist, don't they?
Yeah.
I think they're
If you were clever, you could even get the smaller bead to wrap round the centre.
Oh yeah, you could.
Because it's the tiny enough, aren't they? Yeah.
And what would it be? Would it be in a necklace? Would it be a pendant?
I think it would be an independent, maybe elastic. I've done it before with elastic tiny. As long as the elastic goes through. So that's the only proviso, is the bead goes smaller, the hole tends to follow. And it was an independent, almost like a little ring, stretchy ring, that then it goes on the
over the top
shape.
Of the, so a stretchy that goes
so
over
if it was too small a hole for the tiny bead, then you do it with fine wire.
With your monofilament?
With the monofilament, yeah, that would hide. And then hide the knot inside the bead.
How do you knot the monofilament? Do you Is it the same as elastic? Do you put some glue on it?
I don't tend to use glue, no. I tend to pull the double knot through the
and
hole.
And it stays then,
doesn't it? If it doesn't, then you could have the two ends. So you just sort of play around with the holes and the knotting. And try and make it a feature.
They're just fab, aren't they?
Fab?
They are, they're different.
Yeah. This is a nice thing. I can't believe that we're still getting different. You know, I was a customer for a year and a bit, maybe, before I came on. And we're still finding new things.
Oh yeah, new cuts.
Jamortierite was new to me.
Jamortierite.
When I got the kit, I had to look it up to see what it was.
It's amazing. It was discovered in France, wasn't it? In 18 something.
Yeah, named after some Frenchmen.
That's right, yeah.
An archaeologist and something else. I read.
Yeah, he was a titled man, wasn't he? He was like a duke or something. I think.
So,
Yeah. It's an amazing gemstone, isn't it? But one we don't see very often. Is that fabulous? And what I love is when you sell your jewellery, you can pass this information on. You look up your gemstones, you can download some stuff from our website, and you can say, you know what, this is black onyx, this is fire agate, you know. And when your customers say, well, what is that? You can say, well, it's discovered by, you know. Don't you think that's nice? It's not just I don't know, it was plastic. It was made by someone in a factory. That's not very passionate, is it? When we're passionate about gemstones, we love them. They're, you know, what Mother Nature gives us, these amazing gifts. Started off as $24.95, but we've given you a £10 reduction at $14.95, and it is great to see new shapes in a gemstone, and it is great to create new shape. You'll have new ideas, fresh ideas. $14.95. Isn't this a wonderful opportunity? 0800 644 655 for £14.95. CAG P59 is the item code. And those peanut shaped beads are 40 by 15 millimeters, so they're big. £14.95. What's your head telling you? What are your creative juices making in your mind right now? Aren't they good? And don't forget, you get all the silver with this kit. Solid sterling silver. All comes with the kit for £14.95. We're going to pay you a little visit, Bea. Are you ready for it?
I am indeed.
Oh, you're making something exciting, actually. I'm coming over. I'm just going to get off my chair. I might bring my tea over, actually. Make a little bit of a party. Shall we have a little bit of a tea party? Are we ready, Deedles? Deedles today is on the camera. That's what it's called. What's that thing in front of me? Right, oh, I love that. The wire goes so well with the. Do you know what? And see what I was saying about. Don't they have clarity to them?
They're fantastic.
You can see the pink.
I had to do something that was just so plain, just nicely threaded, because these are just fantastic shapes, aren't they? Just truly. You don't have to do anything except thread them.
I love it.
Now, I love this thing. Yes, and it's got a little handmade shape at the end, but I love chokers. I always have. I do so much with them.
That is just super pretty. I just love. The bindings and the price tag was ridiculous, wasn't it? Can I just draw your attention to what Bea's done at the back? Made her own.
It's neat enough.
Of course it is. Made her own fastening, and I love it. I just love
that. If you
that.
feel when you've made it that the wire is it's quite thin, quite delicate for the amount of beads on there, because they're now quite heavy. You know, they've got these are, let's say, they're substantial when you start to get a few together.
Yeah.
Then what you could do at the back is double it. So you take the wire before you finish off. You could take the wire so far back.
And tuck them into the gemstones?
You could tuck them into the gemstones, yes.
Okay.
And then create the clasp, but as a double
From the
thread.
double thing,
so
yeah,
it would increase its
durability.
Yes. And then I've got a little pendant here. It's mobile.
I love it. Reminds me of something. Can I grab it?
You can.
Let me.
yeah,
I
there
want
you go.
to just strand it on something. Have we got something? Let's have a bit
Oh,
of
a
that
little
on something.
piece of...
There we are.
There we go.
Just because I want to show you how it dangles. This is gorgeous. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I love it. And just look at the pink wire with those copper fine. Isn't it a beautiful match?
Yeah. I must admit, I was attracted to the heart shape.
I want that. Do you know how that would look really nice? You know how everyone's wearing all the bohemian pieces really low
Long,
down?
long,
About there
yes.
on a vest top.
Yeah. So I was attracted to the heart shape, and then I found another one. So you must get.
Yeah,
two.
you had two.
Two.
Yes, you get two.
Amazing.
What
So
are you going
I
to do
haven't
with
used
that
it.
one?
Well, I don't know yet. I've got to do something different. But I've got this one. I've got it here because it's on the flat. I'm not sure it's going to fit into this overhead camera, but it's laid out ready to thread, and I'm going to carry on. I'm going to go back to the elastic.
How are you going to do that?
Well, you start in the centre.
So you can see, there we go, we can... Well, you can move the mat, but not the... We'll move the mat. You could have moved the mat.
I can slide those over.
Oh, she knows what she's...
That's
very
the
organised,
centre
this
one there. Okay. And you actually start in the centre. And then...
That's how you started?
Hopefully. You have to double check.
Oh, I see, right, yeah.
I think some of these are a little bit tiny. If they're too tiny, then
get your reamer out, put
the
your
reamer
wire through.
or the other wire,
Yeah.
the fine wire. The 0.45 wire
Yes, you
goes
did, didn't you?
through everything.
Oh.
So I think it's a bit borderline on those because they're flat to start with. So
Yeah.
the hole is really, really small. So plan B is not the elastic, but the wire.
Okay.
So that's laid out, ready to thread. And then
I'm
I've got
excited
the
about this
blue.
challenge.
I've got these ready to carry on. The blue will go all the way around. The blue. I forgot what these are now.
The pearls?
Pearls, that's the word, yes.
Pearl.
So that's what I'm thinking.
You're as bad as me. I always do that, and then I go, what's the word?
What is it?
And it's something normal, like nail varnish or something, you know, something normal. Oh, sketching.
Well, the pattern for this idea is in a little notebook that I've always had with me on every visit, every single visit here. I have the notebook. I haven't got it
beautiful
today.
handwriting.
I haven't got it today, so I've got to try and remember. So I've started with the little sketch. I bring that in.
A little ballerina there as well. Ballerina inspired.
It's,
So is this your inspiration? Was a
it's
ballerina?
the inspiration, yeah. But when we find get the light right, I'm not quite sure which way.
I say tip it that way.
Tip it that way, yeah.
Maybe I can
bring that back.
There we go.
There she's here at the moment. A couple of false alarms. But this is what you do with designs.
You get your inspiration, you draw. Oh, you're so clever. You're such an actual designer.
Wow.
Isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of you.
That's right.
You're proper, you're proper. I love this.
So sometimes you can work literally just with your hands. If you're not used to doing that, then literally you just have to handle other things. And even with this wire, I tend to literally just pull it through my fingers and then start
Get the feel of it.
Yeah, put it down on the table. So sometimes I'm working on the bead mat because the beads get laid out, but if it's something that's a flatter design with more elements, then I'm usually on one of the mats that you sell mats
rather
to go
than
with
the board.
bead.
Yeah. Oh, I'm madly in love with this. I should pin it there. I love it. I think that's so beautiful.
If I hadn't put the very big one in there, that could have been.
I think that would be really nice on its own and
just plain and simple on its own.
Yeah. Let me just show you the necklace. So, we are going to leave you to your challenge.
Okay.
I think we have got another brand new kit, which.
Oh yes.
What was your favourite? You made some gorgeous. Look at it.
It's all waiting on here to come out.
Oh. We've got some amazing pink druzy to launch, which I've never seen it before. It's beautiful. You've got to have it. Pink, baby pink.
Baby pink.
Gorgeous.
Oh, well, there we go. I've got the
Gorgeous.
wire. I can have the beads now.
Yeah, I'll let you. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Add to your collection with our Silver Art Clay DVD full of handy tips and instructions for all levels. Join guest designer Natalia Coleman in her step-by-step guide to make this glamorous inner goddess pendant, featuring a variety of different techniques that will help you develop your skills. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre on 0800 644 655.
I love Jewellery Maker because they have fantastic natural gems. They're excellent value for money. It's a really enjoyable hobby, and I love the workshops too. So it's given me a new career. So life begins at 50 now, thanks to Jewellery Maker.
Start with a ball-headed earring wire. Taking your round nose pliers, make a loop at the bottom of the head pin. Turn the wire around and then taking your flat nose pliers, push the wire towards the ball at the front. You will then have a right angle. Again, taking your round nose pliers, place them into the right angle and push all the way over. You will then have your finished shepherd hook.
Oh, well, I gave you a little bit of a tease. Are we showing the... I've shown B. B, we're trying to get you some.
Oh.
Scott's trying to get you some. Let me see. Where's my tweezers that Ryan Josh has taken all implements away from me? Ha-ha! Nip, 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 Scott. Ryan gets nervous when I'm near sharp things because I'm clumsy. Have a look at this pink druzy. I'm going to shadow it, it's really hard to show you. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh, you get 2 pieces of that. And it's, oh, it's gorgeous. I love it. And you get, and B just said, oh, I love these. Look at the size of them. Twisted ovals. A double strand, that's aragonite. A double drilled. I love double drilled gemstones.
Yeah.
I do love a double drilling. Have a look. White quartz you love, don't you?
I do, yes. I mean, the screen does quite well to show how sparkly they are, but in real life, you know, double it, treble it. And it's all to do with the cutting, isn't it? The cutting of the...
Definitely. I think, you know, white quartz you have to have. It's pretty, it's light, it will pick up any other colour.
Yeah.
It's not ever gonna overpower any of your jewellery. It's gonna add that delicate sparkle. Isn't it? And the double drilled gemstones, there are so many different things you can do with.
Yeah, it opens up distinct new possibilities.
Aragonite, you picked up on this aragonite first of all.
Isn't it just absolutely stunning?
It really is.
And that's reasonably new to me as well, aragonite.
Well, it's reasonably new to us.
Oh, right.
Yeah, to Jewellery Maker. We haven't had it that long. It was discovered in Spain, in Aragon.
In Aragon.
Well, obviously, yeah. And and is named after where it was found. And we've not really had it for that long. It comes in all sorts of gorgeous pastel-y colours.
Yes, yeah.
They're gorgeous.
It's just beautiful.
I love these big rounds as well.
Yes.
We cannot get over how much we want, need, have to have this pink druzy. It's coming up later on in the show for you. You get 2 pieces of the druzy. We'll run through it individually. £82 worth of goodies there. But not today. So we're going to show you that shortly. But we got a brand new kit to show you right now, which you were just gonna, well, it's Bee's favourite. Bee, tell me everything. Why is this kit your favourite?
I love the gold. I love gold findings. It lifts the jewellery up from silver, which is very pretty, very nice, but the gold gives it that next powerful, dynamic, beautiful
It is powerful, isn't it?
It is powerful, yes. Yes. And it stands out more than the silver. You know, it's just a fabulous colour. And then you start to look at the beads. How many bead strands are in this pack?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 strands. So when I opened the kit, and literally a week ago, I was like mesmerised. I thought, I'd never seen a kit. Have you seen a kit with 6
strands?
No.
We've seen 4 strands.
4? Yeah. And as I said...
4 strands and a pendant.
That's right, yeah. Because I said
6.
Earlier to you, normally it's a 3-strand. And when you get an extra one, it kind of, you know, makes it bigger, and you can do so much more. But now you've got 6.
We like to keep you busy. You're like, this is going to take me forever. There's far too much in this kit.
I did actually have to, I did so much that I thought I'm going to have to leave it now. And
you still had loads left over?
Loads left, yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yes. Yeah, so this is a really dynamic pack. And when you look at the choice of stuff inside it, it's
Do you know, actually, yes, you're right. These are all individually in their own right very powerful gemstones.
Yes.
You got our lemon meringue pie aragonites there. Now, if you were thinking about, if you wanted to mix aragonite with aragonite, aren't those gorgeous together? Aren't they beautiful colours together? So you've got that strand, the square aragonite, and they just are, you've got those creamy tones and those lemon tones. They're so pretty. They are so beautiful. I can't wait to see what you've made from these, Bee. Absolutely love that strand. Then you've got a gemstone that you have to have in your kit. Striking white jade. Is it jade or is it, I'm just trying to have a look. It's shell. It's shell, actually. Really, and then look at this jade. Oh, the rondelles are beautiful. They're very juicy. I call that strawberry jam red. Wouldn't you? Then you've got the black onyx drops, which I know that is one of my favourite shapes to work with. I love how nicely they hang. Then you've got your jasper, 2 strands of jasper. You've got 6 strands, not just that, because you've also got 2 gold beads. Get 2 of those as an added extra. So you've actually got 102 pieces in your findings, not 100. 102 pieces. You've then got your beading thread, you've got your elastic, you've got your monofilament. Look at all of the findings and you wait to see. You wait to see what that very clever and talented Bee has done. You get toggle clasps, you get 3 pairs of shepherd's hooks, you get the 2, have a look at those 2 chandelier earring findings. They were earring findings until Bee got hold of them. Then you see what she's done, something very, very original. You get all of your eye pin, I mean, look at everything. You get a whole metre of chain, which I bet you Bee had loads left over of. Just incredible. And you, honestly, oh, you've got half a metre left there, I reckon. At least, she says. It's called Night and Day, and you really are lucky to get this. You've got to be very, very quick. Don't forget, with your very first order, you get the free tutorial booklet and DVD, and a JM Hub magazine. Individually, these 6 strands would be £52. Not just for 6 strands, but also for 102. Actually 102 because you get the gold balls as well. 102 findings for under £30. You're getting incredible value. And the luxury of genuine 9-carat gold. Absolutely incredible. It's in fact gold-plated copper, not silver-plated copper that it says on your screen right now. It's gold. Gold on copper, and it's been e-coated to prevent tarnishing, to make it more wearable for sensitive skins and to save on that oxidization. £29.95, so it stops it from tarnishing. £29.95, you have got to see what B has made. And don't forget, this is 9-carat gold plating on copper. Genuine precious gold on copper, e-coated to prevent tarnishing. £29.95. EFG C50, working out £4.95 a strand without even the findings. It's crazy. It's a really great price tag, isn't it? £29.95. Wow. Absolutely fabulous. Under £30 of fabulous. Isn't that great? Look at what you've got. Let's go on. Are you ready for me, Lady Lou? I'm taking a Swanee over. Take a little gandaroo. Right. Oh, I love this. Do you know, this is my favourite.
Yeah.
And I love what you've done with that chandelier finding, because it's which one did you do first? Let's have a look. Have a look at these pieces.
I think I was drawn very much to using those very unconventionally, so I did start with that. And then started to
I love these drops with the gold and the black. It's so Chanel.
Lovely. Yes, yes. Oh. So elegant. Yeah.
I love it. I think this is one stunning design. Maybe we'll put it on a white bust. Can you see it properly?
Oh.
Are you all right? Can you see it?
Try it.
Yeah,
on
we're
white.
gonna try it on a white because I want you to see.
Yes. And then if it's, you can just dangle it down.
Oh yeah, look, there's a little thing there. I just love it. That design is awesome, you know.
And then there's something different happening too, because you could put these little tiny drops quite a way around.
All the way up, yeah.
But I've actually left a little gap there because it's not quite even on both sides.
And so, you like to do that?
Yeah,
you don't
kind
like
of a little
even,
quirkiness,
Stephen.
but you customers might like it to be exactly the same. So you have to be
I like it quirky though. Isn't that amazing? Have you ever seen chandelier findings? So what you've done is used a jump ring in between.
In between. Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just incredible? I think you're so talented. You're one clever lady. By the way, B had to stop because she didn't have time to do that. She still had so much left over. So let's have a look. You've also done some more feature, kind of a bib necklace here, haven't you? Yeah. Which is amazing. You've done your signature squiggle, which I'm glad about. Signature squigs. So if you go just below that, there you go, there's a signature squiggle.
Yeah.
Love it. Now the earrings could match any one of these pieces, actually.
They could, yeah. I know a lot of people might not like the long drops. I like them.
I like long
if you've got
earrings.
Long hair, looks great.
Let me pop that
so I thought I purposely wanted to make them small, and I purposely wanted the smallness here to be on the earring. I think they're the wrong way around if you turn them. I think the ear wire's pointing outwards.
Yeah.
That would be lovely. There we go. But aren't they sweet?
I love it. I love the gold balls as well.
Yeah. You get so much in here. It's phenomenal. And there's lots of things that I haven't used.
So much. You get so much. So you had loads left over.
Yeah.
Is this everything you got left over?
No, this is actually out of the new kit, but my leftovers are in here.
You've got loads.
Yeah. Because I showed you the chain. See, there's at least 2 or 3 necklaces in there, and the length of chain.
And you've got the gold balls left over.
Yeah, there's loads of findings. We find the chain again, we just pull that out. It's a really...
Half a metre of chain left. And you've done so much. I love it.
Goes so
I
far
love it. I
chain.
love this design. I just think
it's quite interesting
amazing.
how the pack's been put together, because you've got quite earthy tones with the
with those 2 strands.
Yeah, and then very much the sort of evening glamour look, red and gold.
I think this is the sort of thing you'd wear on a cruise ship, isn't it? Somewhere really, which you know about because you were talking to me. Lucy's worked on cruise ships as well, hasn't she? That's how she met her husband, our groom. I just think, when you're going glam, cocktail ball maybe, $29.95.
You need something different, don't you?
Absolutely.
Now, the whole thing about putting the chandeliers together in a different way hinged around the fact that in the kit you got these really powerful hoops, what are they called?
Jump rings.
Jump rings.
Yeah.
Which allowed me then to think of overlapping the design and using those as the connectors.
Is that the technique you're going to show us?
That's the technique I'm going to show you. And then I've used, I think there's 1 on each side. I've got my little sketch.
1 jump ring on each
Got my little
side,
sketch here. So that will then attach to a chain, or it could it would convert quite readily to putting thong ring on.
Thonging?
Thonging. Yeah, leather.
On a leather.
Yeah.
Leather. I like the way she thinks I'll understand if she says it in a Gloucester accent. Leather? Yeah.
Some words just fit accents, I think.
Leather.
Leather.
Yeah. Leather.
Leather.
Proper.
Now, what I did notice also, if I get this last little packet out, there we go. These head pins are. Oh, sorry.
She's doing it again. She's just go on, just do it. Ryan does it in the ear all the time.
But it's just such a lovely accent, so it's a reflection of,
Do you think it's like my mum tried to send me to elocution because she thought it was art. She said I sounded like a farmer.
No, accents are beautiful. It's heritage.
I try it at the start of the show. I think I'm going to try and be really posh today. Rah rah rah. It never works. I always end up like this, back like this.
Now I'm going to see if I put it on my hand, if the camera can pick a very close shot of that. Maybe you can just work out. There's the head pin.
Yeah. And the other's the eye pin.
And the eye pin. One's like an eye, and one's got a head on it. But there is a difference in the thickness. Now, maybe
Is there?
Yes. If you look very closely and get a hand in the right spot.
Is the length the same, or are they a different length?
Yeah, it might be marginal, but now the head pin, being the thickness or thinness that it is quite bendy, okay, and that's what it is. That's how it's been made. But the eye pin is much, much stronger. That slight change in the thickness. So this is the thicker one, okay, versus the thinner one.
Okay.
Now I think it's just showing up there, and I've got the thicker one slightly closer to you, yeah. And you can see if I move
You can
it to
see,
the back,
yeah.
you can see it now, can't you?
Yeah.
So it might be an idea, as these are in the pack, just feel the difference. Before you even touch the other one, it's quite different.
Yeah.
Quite different. So I thought they'd
It's more
be quite
rigid.
It's quite rigid. So I've used those as my components for the drop. So if I don't need to bend that, I can still bend it, but if I don't need to, it's very good for
because it's got that
it's got that
straightness
nice solidness
about
about it. And the interesting thing is, again, because it's a component, you can see how you don't have to use the other pieces. So those two there, if I use my little pen, that little shape there is going to be connected to that, and then this one here is going to be connected. That leaves that one to be a drop. You don't have to have drops on the other. You know, you've got choices. It looks okay without. So again, think of it like a component, and then if you make another one, then you might use those to put something on. Okay, you're getting my drift.
Yeah, I'm fascinated.
And the little baby component
idea.
on the necklace.
Baby component.
Yeah, that could be quite nice as a little a bracelet, a chain bracelet.
So I got my hair right in your face.
With tiny ones all the way around. They're so sweet, and the shapes are beautiful.
Just drops beautifully.
So what I'm going to do is to put this together, ready for then attaching the chain. Okay, the chain will just slip on. So this is where it's very useful that you've got all your pliers, because I'm going to hold this in the plier. Because it's a chunky piece of wire, it's very sturdy.
Right.
I'm going to open it.
Always open it to the side as well, don't you?
Side open it, yeah. So we hold that, and you see the pliers will just do it for you. There we go, there's the opening.
Open the jockey door, that's what I always say.
And at this point, you could then, at the same time, thread on the chain.
Ah, yes, okay.
So 2 in 1.
While you're open.
Yeah. And close. And then you just check that it's pretty much closed back.
Do you ever add glue or anything to yours? Because some people do, don't they?
I don't think so. If you've got 2 pieces that butt up together,
okay.
So we've got one side there. Okay, do the same on the other side.
Coming together.
Just have the. So it's quite easy to use the plier in that hand. If you were trying to grip it.
Do you always lay yours out like this?
Yes, I do.
It? Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can see where you're up to. It's just so convenient, really. Now, if you didn't have a flat plier, I could do it this way around. Just have to watch where the top is, and then I put the pliers in that way around.
Pinch it and do it with your fingers.
Yeah. And you just have to keep the pressure on. Okay, and then again. So all you do is open, slide, piece of chain.
Oh, this kit's very popular.
Whoops,
we're really limited now.
Oh, oh dear. If it falls off, it doesn't really.
That was my
matter.
fault. I put you off.
That's all right. And then I could do it with my fingers, but this is quite strong. And as you're trying to do it, you might twist it.
Yeah,
so
it's easier.
Just to bring another plier in makes it so easy.
I always think you've got to have the right tools for the job.
The
and
right
I think
tools. Now,
one thing with jewellery making that I learned very quickly, unless you're just going to make stretches all your life, you need a toolkit.
You've got to have the toolkit.
Yeah.
Yes. So there we go. We've got those ready. And then I'll leave that outside for the moment. And then I'm going to do the same thing, only this time there's 2 things to thread on. Okay. Open. Open, oops. Just that twisted the wrong way, so I'm going to twist it back in a minute. And then put one on and another one on. No chain involved this time. Close it back. Because, oops, because it twisted a little bit, I'm just going to jiggle it back. The thing about manoeuvring wire is a lot of the time you are doing it with your fingers and your hands, and so I'm going to just close those back up. Okay. And then I'm going to close it again and line it back up. Fingers are marvellous. Right, there's your first one that's on. Now, you've got to make sure they're not on together, how they look. Can you see? There's a slight change there.
So what do you do about that?
I'll have to undo it because that went on upside down. I know it sounds peculiar, but you can put things on upside down.
Really? Even when it's...
Yes, you see. So I didn't concentrate enough.
Even the cleverest people get...
they get it the wrong way around.
Get it wrong sometimes.
Yes.
Doesn't matter, does it?
It doesn't
Great thing
matter
about this is you just undo it and do it again.
Do it again.
That's the great thing about it. And because it's e-coated, you're not going to get any tarnishing, you know?
So we need to then, if that stays where it should be, then we can put that one on there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then lie that one on there.
There we are then. There we are.
So if I'd followed my pattern, it was already here, but in the chatting, it didn't.
It was my fault, probably. I probably did something. You know how clumsy I am. I only have to look at something and it goes wrong.
On this occasion, it was quite out of your control.
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
And then you can check if it's lying right.
Okay, so now it's lying right.
Now it's feasible
I
also
really love
that if you didn't have the next one on, you can see how that would work as well. And then you'd have 2 dangles at the bottom, can you see? But now what I'm going to do is close it back up here.
Looks like a Dutch gag. which is a bit for a horse.
Oh. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's what Luca's got the 3 rings.
There's such a lot about horses and tails and...
Horses and tails.
So, now I'm going to slide that one on. And I'm going to hold that. And I'm not moving this at the moment. And slide that one. Can you see how you can use the table, use your mat? You could still use your bead mat, but I find the flatness of this mat.
This is better for that. I think it's all right when you're threading things on, but when you're doing fiddly stuff, it's better on a mat, isn't it?
This is very easy to do if you keep it flat, and then you can just then pull it up to lock the little. It doesn't need much locking, I don't think.
Isn't it fab? Have you seen this, Claire? It's gorgeous,
okay,
isn't
now, I think we'll lock together, and we've got the component there. Ready. That one.
I love it. It's reminding me of something and I can't think.
Yeah, I must
Maybe
admit.
it's a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I love it. I just love
interesting. So then that could be the base. That's fine.
What if I dropped? Just drop something. Never mind, I'll have a look in a minute.
Thread as many beads on as you like. And then it's going to attach to the centre one.
Is that what you do? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So here.
And then you've got a choice of which beads to thread on, because you've got the black and the red, so you could still change the design every time you do it. You see, that's quite nice, because I left the length of that one and then attached a little tiny one at the end.
Oh, yeah, you did, didn't you?
So you've got, in fact, what I've done many times.
You haven't just put the bead on there.
And it becomes a little bit more mobile when it's flexible. This
you get more of you get more movement then.
This is very interesting because the thickness that it is allows it to be its own identity. And what I'm going to do is to put. I'll find the little guy's head.
I think that's what I dropped was your other.
I think it could have been.
I don't know where it went though. It's not on the floor.
So now I'm going to just put this together and show you how you don't need a bead with this idea. You can just have those.
Oh yeah.
And that
looks like a butterfly almost.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. So if I thread those on, bear in mind that if I wanted to add something, I've got the open end.
I like that a lot. Actually, there's a designer out there that has got a pendant that's lots and lots of head pins.
So I'm going to open that and get the pliers to do all the work. And without moving this, I'm going to thread it where it needs to go, because it can only go in one place. If it goes at the front, it'll slightly upset the balance.
Oh, hang on a minute, stop. So you know,
it
needs to go at the bottom.
It's at the bottom, so you've got the links turned this way, and it's heading to be attached between those two, but right in the middle. Now I'm going to close that one, and then you can see. I can do it just with my fingers.
This is the fiddly bit, isn't it?
Okay. But I think because I'm doing it on the bench, can you see how I can now see what I'm doing without having it in fresh air. Now, we'll see if that's hanging beautifully. Okay, so it will be hanging like that.
Yay! It's very elegant.
Oh, it is. Because of the shapes of the chandelier.
I just think you'd want to wear a little black dress. And when you've got something that is so striking in your jewellery, you don't need anything else.
You don't need.
You could wear your old faithful little black dress and make the statement.
Yeah, and literally, maybe very selective where a little black bead could be positioned, and just keep it very simple. So you get a lot of these head pins, the strong ones, in the pack, so you could actually make them the whole feature of the front. And without putting any beads on at all, it could be just findings. So you've got variations again of one idea.
There are so many other pieces as well. You've got the earrings, you've got the bracelets, and for under 30 quid, you've got so much. Under £30, you've got so much.
There's 7 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 pieces.
And then you had loads left over, so you could have done easily more.
I could have done at least 2 more necklaces and matching bits.
So you're thinking profit-wise, this is a definite yes.
Yes.
This is a profit maker.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, how much would you sell something like this for?
difficult question. I mean, the retail price that I charge is very much dependent on the time it takes to do. So, you know, it might not have many beads on. I would think £19.95 would
That's
be
really cheap as well.
reasonable. Yeah.
Crazy. You could get more than that for that, I reckon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that would be a good
just
price.
off the top of my head.
But still, then you're going to pay for this kit pretty much straight away, and you still everything else is profit, isn't it?
Everything else, yeah.
God.
Yeah. And remember,
$29.95.
I've got a lot of the chain left over. What was
You
that?
had half a metre
Half
of the
a
chain
metre.
left over, didn't you?
Plus the beads, plus the findings.
Crazy. So you still could have made loads and loads and loads and loads. It's just fantastic, isn't it? $29.95. Now don't go anywhere because it's waff o'clock.
Oh. What number have you got? I've got 194. Oh, there
you go for it.
Okay.
You go
This
for
is
it.
194. This is from Faye. Faye says, hi to all at JM and everyone on Facebook. That's nice. This is my entry for this week. It's a bracelet inspired by a demonstration Mark gave a few weeks ago. This is made from mink shell pearls and black onyx rondelles woven together in a question mark ladder. I think, did they give it a name? It's a ladder stitch with black beading thread, all from JM. The clasp is from my stash. This is quite a substantial piece, but very tactile as the pearls move beautifully across the skin when I play with it when it's on the... Well, you do. When it's on the wrist, you do. You have to keep touching these gorgeous things. So it's a really easy bracelet to make and makes good use of the coloured beading thread, and I have a feeling I'll be making more with different gems. Thank you, and hopefully I'll get to see it on the wall. You're on the wall, Faye.
Well done, Faye. It's gorgeous. I've got number 193, again with the sort of dangle technique that we've touched on today. And it's from Barbara. And Barbara says, hello, jolly jewellery makers. I've enjoyed watching the show this week and it really motivated me. Love the retro show, especially, and all the encouragement to go for it and have fun created, so I did. The designs we see on your show are so fab that sometimes I'm in awe, but listen to Lucy's advice and I'm pleased with the result. This piece was inspired from an old maple-leaf necklace a friend showed me. I used one of the engraved beads I recently bought as a centerpiece and worked out from there on a rough thread and then restrung when I was happy. The colours of the red coral, the green agate, puffy squares and faceted rondelles together with the Zai agate give the flower of Nepal, and the hematite, she puts in brackets, yeah baby, adds a modern glimmer. I wanted it to look a bit ethnic, so I threaded multi-strands of 2mm jasper beads between along the bottom and finished off with one of your lovely bolt ring clasps. Could not resist making a choice of earrings to go with it. My friend says the big ones remind her of summer strawberries and the little ones summer daisies. We'll be making a bracelet to go with it next free moment I have. I think it will be daisies. Flower power. Thanks to your whole fun and inspiration. I'm really enjoying the adventure. I would love to win some money to spend on more stuff. Hugs to all. Barbara Aurora in Medway in Kent. Gorgeous.
Looking at the necklace, if you turn it, I think it's like...
Yeah, it's that way, isn't it? Oh yeah, that goes at the back.
Yeah.
Because it could go at the front as well, couldn't
it could go either way. I'm looking,
they
just
are
looking
like
at those, that's why I sort of... But isn't it it's nice the way it's separated?
Yeah, gorgeous. I love it. Kind of tribal, I like that a lot. Well done, Babs. Number 193.
This is another one with that
love
loop
that.
inspired.
I love pearl necklaces.
Oh, this is Jackie Whittaker from Greater Manchester.
You know her, do you?
No. But I'm from Greater Manchester. It's a big area. Hi, all at JM. This is my wall of entry this week. It's made up from small potato pearls. We love potato pearls.
Oh, I love any pearls.
Potato pearls.
Gorgeous.
Sterling silver heart and silver findings.
I love what you've done in the middle with the heart. That's
beautiful,
so
isn't
pretty.
Yeah, very pretty piece and love. and a lovely fit just above the collarbone. The photo doesn't do the pearls credit. And can I thank all at JM for treating us like one big family. I hope it is okay for the wall if it gets shown. Loves and huggies from Jackie.
Oh, Jackie, it's so gorgeous. I love that in the middle. Reminds me of like that pie collar that you get on dresses, the pretty
it's so
ones.
elegant, and the pearls are stunning, aren't they?
Absolutely gorgeous.
Stunning.
Everyone should have a pearl necklace.
Yes.
Have a look, because they're just, I mean, they're elegant. You can wear them all the time.
Yes.
They're just beautiful. 192 is so colourful.
Ah, yes.
I love that. I love the chain. And it's from Heather. Apparently I went, I love it. Sorry. It's my voice. I've got a croak on. Here's my Wall of Fame entry for this week. It's coloured agate, rainbow onyx. I love rainbow onyx. A mystic white quartz with some silver coloured hematite. Everybody's loving hematite at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah.
I've had lots of compliments when I'm wearing this. Hope to win. I spend far too much on gems. Last week, my lovely hubby bought me the chocolate orange bumper pack with the tools and everything from the Late Show. Good girl. It had been knocked down from £100 to 41-ish. That's what, Heather, that's what the Late Show's all about, baby. I can't wait to start making jewellery with it, but I'm very busy marking A-level physics exams.
Oh.
You are clever. The gems will have to wait until the summer holes. Heather in workshop. Well done, Heather. That is just fantastic. Wow. Right. Is that all the wafts we're doing? Yeah. We've got a little sneaky peek of a bundle we've got coming up after the break, which was that one we teased you with earlier, which B wants.
I love it.
And me too, I love
it.
Gorgeous. Don't go anywhere, me hearties.
My thoughts on Jewellery Maker. I find that if you're an experienced jewellery maker or new to the hobby, Jewellery Maker has everything for you. Right from the basic findings up to the more expensive and a little bit more intricate feature beads, pendants that you can bead. I think it's a really, really lovely site. As a teacher myself, I have bought all of the basic kits for my students. You can't get them cheaper anywhere. Very comprehensive, very nicely made, quality goods. I really can't say much more about Jewellery Maker. It's a really good site to visit.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or Freesat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Last year, Gems TV held its first ever Christmas gala dinner, raising over £6,000 auctions and raffles to go towards projects in Zambia. And this summer, we're doing it again. Join us on Friday the 10th of August at the Stratford Manor Hotel for our Summer Sparkle Ball. Set in the heart of England, surrounded by 21 acres of landscape grounds, this quintessential English hotel will provide the perfect venue for an evening of fantastic food, auctions, raffles and a live band, which is guaranteed to get everyone on the dance floor. With even bigger auctions and more raffle prizes to be won, choose from 3 different packages, with tickets starting from just £59 per person. But be quick to book, as presenter-hosted tables are strictly limited and bound to sell out fast. To book your tickets, call 0845 65886 or go to our website for more details. The Summer Sparkle Ball with Gems TV.
Welcome back. We have got a bundle for you that Bea wants in her life now. I want this. I love this druzy. It's beautiful. You can't get it anywhere else. The aragonite was what you loved, wasn't it? The big aragonite.
Yeah. And all the other sparkly whites.
All of it, basically, we want, don't we?
All of it.
All of it. I want all of it now. How gorgeous are these pink druzies? Have a look. Wow. It's the only pink druzy we've ever had. Now, every single element of this kit is insane. Look, you've also got the smaller druzy there as well, so you get the 2. You get the 2 of them. Oh my gosh, they are just amazing. Double drilled frosted quartz. You've got the flat pennies. You've got your massive aragonites and your twisted ovals there as well. Let me take them over and show them to you. Oh gosh, these are gorgeous. These will go so far as well, won't they, Bea? These massive rounds. Yeah. What do you know when you came over and you're like, I want those? Why did you want them? What was it?
Well, I think it's the colour. I mean, I love pink and purple, but I think it's the combination. You've got the quartz there, the kind of the see-through and the cloudy, you know, you've got those 2 elements. And if you imagine you split your aragonite up and use them as a feature, you've got so many necklaces there. So I wouldn't put them all together. I mean, it'd be quite nice to have them.
Well, they're big enough just to be pendants. They're big enough to be a feature, like you said.
They are. Yes, they are.
One as a statement.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. What about these pink druzies, though, eh?
But you know, if you're making your own things, you could actually have the whole aragonite for something really special. Okay, the whole lot.
Yeah,
and then come home and cut it up and make little ones.
Oh yes, I see what you do when you get. That's a good idea.
2 for 1.
What about these pink druzies though? We've never seen pink druzy.
I just adore druzy. The first time I was on last December, just to see if I liked being here and if Jewellery Maker liked me, I had druzy for the first time. Oh,
you never look back.
Stunning. No.
Beautiful. Isn't
Beautiful.
It? Beautiful. I mean, it's just sparkly. What girl doesn't like something that sparkles?
Sparkly.
We all do, don't we? If it sparkles, we want it. We're drawn to it. Gorgeous. Look at that clarity. Ice white quartz, it's just, you have to have it in your stash. A double drilled gemstone will do so many different tricks. You can do so many things with the double drilled. You can do kind of like a little S weave with them, can't you? Brand new in today, we're going to give you a really awesome saving. So if you were to buy all of this individually, it would cost you £82. You're not going to pay that today. It's brand new, never seen before. It's the only pink druzy we have. Think about what you're going to do with that pink druzy, so then you've got the smaller one there as well. You're on the phone lines for this one. Oh, I so want to work with that. It's just unbelievable. Look at the colour. Actually, this is kind of like a corally pink, isn't it? Some of them are very pastel pink. You've got a bit of a, because some of them are kind of raspberry Kool-Aid and some of them are strawberry milkshake. Look. You can see the different shades. Some of them are dusky pink as well. So this is really versatile. Look, you can see the difference between those 2 colours, can't you? Think about with your pink wire. It's called Marshmallow Dreams. These are huge. 14mm rounds. And look at that sparkle. I want you to think about it. And they are drilled at the top there, look. So you have got 4 strands, 2 pieces of druzy going incredibly low. Are you ready? Get yourself on the phone lines 0800 644 655 or the W's.jewellerymaker.com. Marshmallow Dreams, brand new in today for £42 and 95 pence. Over £80 worth of value if you were to buy it individually. Today, $42.92 with that gorgeous pink druzy that you've not seen before. Beautiful. Huge gemstones and a big saving. You got around £40 worth of savings there. I know you can't wait to use that. Just look out, it's like fairy dust. I love it. Gorgeous. Think about what you're going to make. And, you know, like Bea was saying, they're going to go so far. Look at all of these gemstones. And the druzy. Remember, you got over £80 worth of value if you were to buy it individually. Beautiful. It's like reflective. I mean, look at that. Oh, love it. Oh, we are down to the last 100 in stock. We have quite a few of these to launch with. So be really, really quick in grabbing yours. Bea loves it. I love it. You've got to have it. All of these gemstones, you've got to have them. I don't think this druzy is going to be around for long either. We've never seen pink druzy in a kit before. We haven't seen pink druzy before, have we? I've never seen pink druzy. £42 and 92 pence. Scott says he's never produced pink druzy. Gorgeous. The clarity. The crackles inside as well. At $42.95. The size of these 14mm rounds. They're huge. Do you know what I like? Making stretches out of the big ones. I think that's a gorgeous stretchy. Big chunky gemstones with that organic feel, because you can see these are genuine gemstones, and that's a great thing about our gems, isn't it? They're gorgeous.
And they're all very different.
They are.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, because some of them are purpley.
Yeah.
Some of them are really more of a bright pink. Like I was saying, strawberry milkshake pink, some of them, aren't they? And these ones are dusky. Look, that's got purple tones. £40 saving on your original price tag. £42.95 is incredible. Wowzers. Stay where you are. We're gonna have some kit frenzy now. Wow. I love those colours. Righty-ho. Kit. Oh, do you know what? Have you ever seen Nina Rishi's got a perfume and it's these colours? Look at this. It's my favourite pendant, and I think Bea's going to like this pendant. Look at these. Can you see the colours from there?
Oh, yeah.
Look!
Yeah.
So it reminds me of Blossom. Or have you ever seen the designer Cath Kidston?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Does it remind you of a Cath Kidston print? Really does with me.
Really?
Don't you think?
It's amazing.
I love it.
What's it called?
What is that gemstone, Scott, actually?
Oh, it's not arrogant.
It's not. It's rainforest jasper.
Oh, right.
I think it's beautiful.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Look.
I was looking at the other list. Gosh, that's so different.
It's so
I've never seen
beautiful.
anything like that.
I really want to. I just think it's beautiful. It really reminds me of Cath Kidston designs. Other designers are out there. So you've got 2 pendants with this one. Oh. Green hair light I've got as well. And the jasper. I really want that pendant. That's gorgeous. Just trying to think where I'd put it. I put it on a long necklace. So it was first started out, sorry, say that again, at 1995. Then in the Late Show, and this is why you watch the Late Show, it was me that did it. I slashed it in the Late Show to $11.95 just for that pendant alone. That is a fantastic price tag. £11.95. Well done to everybody that's got theirs. Just crazy. Absolutely crazy prices. And you get all 4 strands. You get the pendants, the 2 pendants, everything you need in this kit, gemstone-wise, pendant-wise. Again, take a look. And then if I put this with a pink gemstone, just to bring out those pinks. How fantastic. What would you put with that? Maybe I'd put it on some, I'm thinking maybe, you know, you can plait the thread that we get, that beautiful silky thread.
Yes.
Maybe a pink plait with this on the end would be really pretty, wouldn't it? What do you think?
It's got the 2 colours in it. We've got variety. I'm sure the some of the other ribbon would go with it as well. And looking at some of the elastic,
you could do something with a coloured elastic.
I'm sure there's a green that would blend with it.
Oh, I think we've sold out.
Oh, right.
It's gone. Cool. I'd have got that just for the pendant, and then had bonus strands as well. Oh, they're loadsy on the phone lines. If you're there and you've hit your number 1 button, you've been allocated one, so don't worry. But if you're not on the phone, let's go to another bead box. I can't open it. Ooh. Oh, you've just sung that really annoying song in my head, and now I can't get. No, he's doing it, he's singing annoying songs. It's not my favourite. No, don't sing that one, Ryan. There's a song that if you sing to me, it makes me go mad. And Ryan knows what it is. I'm going to take my earpiece out because he's whistling in it. It actually makes me go insane. Have a look. Am I safe? Can I put my earpiece back in? They're mean to me, aren't they?
Oh.
You know, some songs you just go, oh, I hate that. I hate the sound of it.
Well,
Turn it off.
You shouldn't have told them.
It was years ago when I was working on a night shift with Ryan Josh, and somebody started singing it, and I was going, stop, stop, I can't bear it. And that was it then. Those words were my downfall. Right, now have you seen this wire? Look at the colour of it.
Oh, yes.
Fuchsia.
Yes, fuchsia. The fuchsia and the purple were my first 2 that I ever bought.
Really?
They are my favourite
So these
of all
2
time.
are the first 2 wires that Bea ever bought.
Yeah. But don't they go with everything
You're going to
else?
love this bead box.
No.
Everything is pink and purple. They do look
it's
gorgeous
a
together.
bead box.
We should have called this BB box. It's a BBB box. You get your silver in this as well. You also get two pendants of banded agate. So you've got your banded agate and then you've got your quartz plain rounds. Aren't these pretty? Limited in stock. The BB box. You've got, oh, we've only got a few of these. Don't forget, you've got your pendants. £22.95. Think about this. You've got 2 reels of wire in here. This was the silking cord I was on about earlier. Isn't it gorgeous, that nylon silken cord? £22.95 is the price tag. These are so pretty, these colours, aren't they? We are low in stock, so be really, really quick. The rounds are 10 and 8mm and the drops are 20 by 9mm. And you get the sturdy plastic box. £22.95. A trio of gorgeousness is what you've got there. Definitely B's favourites colours. These drops are nice, aren't they, B? I like that shape.
Oh yes, yeah, the shape's beautiful.
You could do like a real feature, a bib necklace or something.
With the drops, yeah.
Look at the way they hang. I've got the drops, I've got them.
Fabulous colour scheme, that.
Oh, it is, isn't it? It's just fun.
Fun.
It's fun. £22.95. And look at the carat weight, big carat weight. And don't forget you've got the 2 pendants there as well. Lots to get excited about. Down to the last 20 of these. You've got to be really, really quick. Oh, I love them. £22.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling for 665 carats of pink and purple agate and quartz. I love it. It's gorgeous. Well done on the phones. If you've hit your number 1 button, we will allocate you one, so don't. On the black desk, I have got the little stardust rondelles. I actually think those, we saw them in a bundle earlier on. We do them separately. We do. Have a look. I think these would be perfect with a druzy. And what you've got here is that sandblasting. Now, what that does, it's a technique that just looks sparkly. These are solid sterling silver, and it gives it that sparkly effect. They're fab, aren't they? Solid sterling silver. So you've got that wonderful technique. Now, it's used quite a lot in Italian jewellery now, actually. Have a little look at these spacer beads and think about putting them with some black onyx. Think about putting them with any bead, in between any bead. You could use 3 of them on a bracelet just to add that extra je ne sais quoi, you know, that little finishing touch. And it maybe would be hiding things like your crimp beads or your knots. It would maybe be adding those finishing elements. You know what? Doesn't it make your jewellery look so much more professional when you start using elements like this? Now you've got a pack of 30 of these, and just look, now that sparkle is just from the stardust technique that's used. Now they're back by popular demand. We had them about a year ago, they all sold out and it's taken us this long to grab them. So take B's advice, and when you see something you love, buy 2 of them. Back in stock, 30 pieces of solid sterling silver with that sandblasting technique. Get yourself on the phone lines, get yourself involved on the Webulous, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com. 0800 644 655, £12.95 for 30 pieces of solid sterling silver. And you know what we were saying earlier? We all know about the price of silver and gold. We all know how it can go woof. Why are we doing this? Because we love you. £12.95. You add that extra expense, you add those extra elements to your pieces, your beautiful designs, and you get so much more for £12.95. Well done to everyone who's got hold of theirs. I think you've just got yourself an absolute treat. Isn't it fab? Isn't it fab, the value you're getting? I think it's amazing. £12.95. And remember, it took us nearly a year to get these back in stock for you. So if you love them, you've got to grab them now. Grab them while you can. Rightio. And don't forget, y'all get 30 of them. I'm just warming you up for Alex later. She's not from Alabama. Gorgeous. Rightio. Let's do another little cheeky kit, shall we? These are big. Look at these. Do you know what I like about? I've seen this kit before. And what I love about this strand is the faceting. Look at these. If you're really into things that have been, I mean, look at that. Look at the lap. Do these remind you of circus tent tops? Aren't they fantastic? Each one, I think, is a pendant. Look at them. And I love grey gemstones because they go with so much. Look at these juicy gemstones. Isn't that gorgeous? Very, very autumnal colours. You've got almost like sort of those Victoria plum colours in there as well, haven't you? Oh, those look so pretty. And look, look, look. Wow. So you've got your grey agate, your bi-coloured rutilated quartz, and your shell plain rounds. I just love this strand. I think it's beautiful. Very juicy colours. They remind me of the fruit, you know, like really fruity colours, like you've got plummy colours in there, you've got apricots in there as well. But really juicy. Aren't they beautiful? You got those wonderful, almost honey colours. And then the strand of shell pearl. I know that you all work so far in advance for your autumn pieces. You know, people in the craft world and the artistic world, you do tend to work ahead of schedule, don't you? Because you're thinking about.
You've got to have it all ready for the moment you need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're always thinking ahead.
You're always thinking about autumn. You're always thinking about, you know, what colours you're going to have to get in your stash.
Yeah.
So now's definitely time to grab your autumn colours, I think, isn't it? First launched at £29.95. £19.95 is your Kit Frenzy price tag. Grab it while you can. Those juicy tones. Rutilated quartz is an amazing gemstone in its own right. I mean, it's, look at these. You've got some golden rutile quartz here. £19.95, very low in stock. 0800 644 655, under £20. Fan-bloomin-tastic. Absolutely gorgeous for under £20. Really juicy, very autumnal colours, ready for you to start working ahead, working in advance. And don't forget, you've also got your 30 pieces of solid sterling silver, you've got your monofilament, you've got your beading wire, and you've got your elastic, all for under £20. You've got 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, your bolt ring clasp and your jump rings, you've got your head pins, your crimp beads, and you've got 2 organza gift bags as well for under £20. Pick a mixed jewellery kit and it's ready to work for you within your autumn ranges, I think. I just love that sage green in that pearl strand as well, do you? Isn't that gorgeous? Now, we're gonna go, should we do another? Let's do it. I've not seen this one before. Is it peach aventurine? Orange aventurine. It's like a tangerinica. Chocolate orange. Have a look. At what you've got. These remind me of bees. Look. Bumblebee colours. And then you've got your chocolate coloured wire. I love this. This reminds me of the yin-yang sign. Is that the shape it is, yeah? It is, isn't it? You're on my vibe. You're on my vibe, Scott. I love this donut pendant. Gorgeous. So you've got the plain rounds are obsidian. Do you know what? Another very autumnal kit. They're very autumny colours, aren't they?
Yeah. Especially with that orange.
Yeah.
Orangey. Warm.
Like that pumpkin colour, isn't it? I do love the autumn with all the leaves falling and...
It can be the most colourful time of the year.
Oh,
actually,
it
when you
can,
think of the colour
especially
change.
with our summers. My favourite season is spring, but I love the fact that we do get all, you know, the definitions of seasons, all apart from summer at the moment. It does feel a bit like winter at the moment, doesn't it? It's so soft underfoot. Have a look. Chocolate orange box set, limited. One of our waffers, her husband had bought, oh no, hers was the chocolate orange bumper pack, wasn't it? We are limited in stock. I've not seen this before. Oh, and it's because it's new. It was only launched last week. And it was only $17.95. You've got wire, or as Scotty calls it, you've got your chocolate wire, you've got your silk and thread, wire, isn't it, Bab? It's wire. You've been taking the mickey out of my accent, so if you're going to go wire, Kim does that. You and Kim are black country. £17.95, 570 carats. Scott just went, I sound regal. No, £17.90. I sound regal. I sound a bit manly today, don't I? I'm a bit gruff. Thanks, Scott. I always sound manly, he said. That's a great price tag. Have a look at that. And I love these, very, very autumnal. So you got the yin-yang pendant, which is drilled at the top. I like that. Then you've got the donut. Look at those colours. Think about what you're going to make with those. Aren't they gorgeous? So grab it while you can, because we are limited in stock. It only launched last week and such great value. It's not going to last, is it? £17.95. We are going to go to a little breakaroo and we'll be back. Are you ready for me? With our BB.
Take a length of wire roughly 4 inches long. Using your round nose pliers, make a right angle approximately 2 centimetres from the top. Rotate the wire back towards you and slightly overlap the wire, then cut off any excess. Turning the wire round, hold the wire with your round nose pliers approximately 2 centimetres from the loop you've formed. Then bend the end of the wire towards the loop. Again, snip off any excess. Using your flat nose pliers, cut the wire.
I sound a bit mannish, don't I?
I feel like this is like a screen test or something.
The Late Show with Jenny Clary.
How would I best describe myself?
Loud.
Like a bottle of lemonade.
Annoying.
It's kind of all shaken up. And I'm just waiting for somebody to unscrew my lid.
I'm not showing you a dance move, it's not happening. Don't make me do it, Chloe. It is embarrassing though. I don't really want you to show this.
You ready? Sure?
I can't. I'll do a bit of robotics. Cut it out, all right, cut it out, edit it out. A celebrity impression.
I could take you on a journey.
I don't know, I haven't got any good ones. Not good at impressions.
And then you go right down south of Southern Belle like that. You start talking like you're from Alabama.
I do a lot of New York when I'm talking about smoky quartz.
Over to the West Coast like that, and you're talking like that, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know.
Don't forget, I'm a parent, so anything I do is just going to look embarrassing. Okay, stop. That is surely a wrap. Welcome back now. We are just going to give you a little refresher. So we are. Come and have a look. I just thought I'd change my accent, but maybe that was better, but it isn't. Come and have a look at the amazing value that we gave you earlier. To say you got an absolute bargain was perhaps the biggest understatement ever. Now you have got, now we gave you £100 saving from the RRP, didn't we, Scott? Definitely our most popular item of the day so far. You've got your rainbow moonstone, you've got your multicolored tourmaline and pearls, you've got your Brazilian amethyst, and what looks like Zambian emerald, but it is green quartz. Look at the price tag, $21.95. You're saving £100 from the RRP. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But no, this is only until midnight tonight. That price tag will go back up again. $21.95. If you love it, we've got, how many of those have we got left then, Scott? I've got one. We've got 49 of these remaining, and we had 200 of them to start with. £21.95. 0800 644 655. If you want to shop with us online, or the w's.jewellerymaker.com. And aren't they good? All wire wrapped on silver chain, solid sterling silver chain. Think about your profits and grab this one, XTG C32. We also had another bundle for you with the quartz and the pink druzy, which I am in love with. Isn't it fabulous? Look. Wow. I love it. Sorry if you're getting a bit of sort of drilly, bangy kind of sounds. I think there's someone building behind us. £42.95. £82. We're giving you a £40 saving. All stash it gemstones. Well, the three of them are, and then look at those beautiful aragonites. Ooh, hey up. Oh, sounds like someone's going to fall through the ceiling, doesn't it? Don't know what's going on. £42.95. Wow. Marshmallow, I love it, I love it. And B loves it. Now you've not got long, missus. I'm coming over to you in like a minute.
My hands are going like you wouldn't believe.
Wow. That pink druzy you've got to have, it's a must. I'm not just like, it's even stopped me talking because I'm looking at it. It's a free phone number, 0800 644 655, all the W's, Jewellery Maker. Oh, we're very limited. We've only got 30 of those left now. And that was that new today? Brand new today, and we've only got 30 of them left. So you've got to be quick, my jewellery making love cakes. You've got to get on that bandwagon. Are you ready, missus? I'm bumbling over to you, B. Like what I did there. Right, I'm gonna get down from here. Oh. It's like an old watch. I'm like old before me time. No, I'm not. I am old. Come on. There's a lot of obstacles in my way. Right. I'm coming over.
It's gone so quick.
Oh my goodness! I love what you've done with the dangles. Isn't that fantastic? Did you love it?
Yeah, I did. I so enjoyed this one. I did have a bit of trouble with the pearls. They are renowned as having very tiny holes, the pearls, really.
So what, do you have to get your reamer on them?
I didn't have one, and instead of doing a double thread, I had to really revert to a single thread.
Okay.
So the design altered. You saw it laid out, and I had to sort of switch it around a little bit. And then I added these onto the side.
That's what I love.
I just think they're amazing, aren't they? If you have a
there's
look
so
at
much
it,
movement.
There's no fastening on it, and I love things that don't have a fastener because I think it just spreads your jewellery out a little bit more. So
Well,
it's
you can just put it
overlapped.
straight over your head.
And in fact,
I love what you've done. I've
one
never
of-
seen this before with the crimp bead. How did you get it all square like that and
Well,
flat?
it's the way the flat plier will flatten it to the shape.
As opposed to you, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I flatten it with any flat plier, and so I really squash it. So one of those is the end of the wire. I think it could be that one.
I really
and
like
the end
it.
is on the other side, but it's actually crimped in 3 places. So there's one right at the back,
Isn't
and there's
it
2 on either side,
fab?
and it just goes over the head. It's really neat
Isn't
not
that
to have a fastener. And then I've added this one on. You can see, maybe you can see it's a little dangle. If we go right up to that little joint there, you can see it's been threaded through.
I love that. I love the charm.
Yes,
that you
I
made
didn't
as well.
quite get to finish. I've not made any matching earrings this time because it's been such a hectic schedule.
It's gone so quickly.
It's gone so quickly.
In a
yes.
heartbeat. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. $9.95 for your copper beads. And you get 2 of those hearts.
Yeah, but you get
Look at them all in here.
30 in the pack, and there's still more.
You get so many. The value is incredible. I love the rose wire that you've used as well. And they went so well, didn't they, with the copper?
Yes. Yeah, that was a complete surprise. This is why sometimes the kits give us designers a challenge, because we wouldn't normally have picked what's in the kit. Well, never, ever would I put pink without.
Yeah, but
ever.
it goes.
But
I know,
does.
isn't it brilliant?
Yeah, it was just amazing.
When something works, and then that then inspires so much more, because now you'll go away
it kind
and
of
know.
opens your eyes to say, well, there are other things that will go together
absolutely.
where you dismiss them. Now, the little, if I just turn this.
Look what you've done.
Yeah, but she's not quite, she's only got one leg. And the excitement of making and I do remember it was in 2 parts, so currently she's got no arms either. But you see where the little leg's coming from, it's here. But I forgot to do, when you said you were coming over, I whizzed it quick.
It was me.
And I
pressured you.
I forgot to give her another lick.
She looks like going to show you in the book.
She looks like a little clown at the moment, but then that's what the fun of things, isn't it? You know, and the head's a bit small. But you get how much on that bundle? 100 metres, was it?
Oh yeah, 100 metres going to go on.
So you can play around. And it was just my memory that didn't allow me to remember how to put it together. But effectively, the arms, which are not quite the right thing, do attach somewhere at the top there. So it's a kind of a ballerina, whatever. So you get the idea. This is so brilliant to play with because you got so much.
So much of it.
Yeah.
Never throw anything away. Think about resin.
Because even these tiny little pieces are perfect for making little drops, earring drops. And the first one, I just think the first one's great because it's kind of a mobile.
How fab is that?
That's 1/2 of the little shape
of the ballerina.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, you're so clever, Bill.
Well, if I'd got the finished thing, I would have been really happy. But there we go. It's I've had one of these before where it was work in progress. So hopefully.
Scott's saying in my ear, "How did she get it so neat? Why is it so neat?" Because she's clever.
And you can imagine you go down to the foot and then you come back up and then literally do the other side. So that's a bit more curly than I would have done my original idea, which
I think you're such a clever lady.
But I was quite eager to show the possibility of doing other shapes. And whatever you draw, basically, if you can draw it, you can make it with the wire.
Really?
Really.
Really?
Really.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to do a wire work course. I need to... it's just amazing.
And all of it was fingers and 1 pair of pliers.
Fingers and pliers.
And so look, how little do you need to get started in jewellery? One of those.
You're an inspiration to me. I've never really thought about doing things like this with wire work, if I'm honest. You've got to think outside the box.
I know a lot of people have done lots of wire wrapping and then they curl it and it looks so beautiful. I tend to think away from something that's
You're
been
a little
done
bit more free flowing, a little bit more
freebie, yeah.
Well, this is very artistic. This is. You can tell that you're an artist.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
You're a very talented lady.
Thank you.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
So you also had 3 kits that you made up for us today, which were gorgeous.
Yes.
Which one was your favourite? I know the answer to this one.
It had to be this idea of the chandeliers going together.
Yeah.
It was such an elegant shape, really was.
And there were 6 strands to that kit as well, weren't there?
Yes.
Night and Day, that one was called.
And I made 7 here, and I reckon there's at least another 3. Maybe 4 if you count all the earrings, 4 more pieces.
4 pieces to
if you think you've got 10 or 11 pieces,
the value is immense.
It's incredible, yeah.
So here's that kit, here's all those colours.
Yeah. Night and day.
Yeah. And 100 pieces. Actually, it was 102, and it's not silver, which it says on the description.
It's gold.
They were gold.
Yes.
And it's 102 because you get the extra gold balls in there as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
So if you count that, I mean, those could go in earrings or as charms, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So
here's what you're finding.
There's the picture. It's amazing. And of course, you could use the chandelier as chandelier. It drops.
Yeah,
you know,
but I like your idea better.
Yeah.
I like the way you did it better. You also had another 2 kits, which were Stormy Skies. Oh, I didn't think of his name. What was it? Same guy who sang It's a Wonderful Night. What's his name?
I honestly don't know.
It wasn't Bob Dylan, was it? Or was it?
Pass.
Anyway, text in someone. Stormy Skies. With the lava coat, with the black labradorite. Oh, I love it. And the Demortiite, which we both loved. $21.95 for that one, which was crazy low, wasn't it?
Crazy. Too low.
And I'm loving Demortiite. I just love those colours. And then we had Club Together. So the Stormy Skies was $21.95. Club Together was $14.95. Did we sell out of Club Together?
That was a sellout.
Yeah, that one sold out.
Yeah.
Sorry. If you're watching in the repeat, see whether somebody didn't check their basket out. Now, I must urge you all to check your baskets out because if you don't check them out, our system thinks that you no longer want it, takes it out, somebody else grabs it. So do check your baskets out as quickly as you can. It's been amazing having your company. So don't forget, everybody will get a free story or DVD.
I love the challenges here. It's great.
It's been amazing having you and meeting you and being inspired by you.
Thank you.
And will your pieces be on Facebook? How can we?
No idea.
Well, I think we put them on Facebook, don't we?
You put them on.
And
yes.
All the photos I'm just being told are going to go straight onto Facebook. We're going to sort that out now. And we'll see you again very soon, I hope.
Hopefully in August, yes.
So nice to work with you. You'll be back in August, will you?
Indeed,
with your book.
Yeah, with the book.
With the book. So do come through and join us tomorrow morning. Don't go anywhere. Don't forget the late show with our luscious Alex tonight. Be gentle with her. All that's left is for us to say goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.